I need to change the text on this to say, I don't know what bonus fear flying meant. So the current zone, and then I'm gonna open this random wheel.
Dude, it's crazy that you're talking right now because I'm getting distracted by my own clips on Twitch.
And actually, I forgot to shuffle, so I'm gonna do that.
I hate when they do the external, oh, check out this guy, whatever. I'm just trying to share my fucking clip, bitch. But.
We got Zone 12. Are you ready for Zone 12?
Jesus Christ.
We're live. We're ready. What
Dude,
zone?
I'm going through memory lane right now. I'm getting caught.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. You are fucked.
Why am I fucked?
Zone 12 is the only zone that you've found a shiny in already.
Alright.
So you're almost guaranteed to see another Delibird that runs away from you.
Great.
'Cause it's the sick joke the game plays. Are we ready? Are you prepared?
No.
When will you
Dude,
be?
I'm sorry. I am. Hold on.
I need to add jingling keys to get Forza's attention back.
Dude, I am jingling my own keys right now. It's crazy.
Who up jingling their keys?
Okay, alright. I'm putting the phone down.
Throw the phone into the abyss.
What?
I said throw the phone into the abyss.
I missed the phone.
I'm going into zone 12. The hunt is on. The timer is started. There isn't a timer.
What
We
am I
go
doing?
into one. What?
It's a strat.
What's the strat?
Yeah, man.
Sort of run through and then fast travel back to zone 12 because fast traveling's faster. Try not to get too close to the Delibirds because if you do, they'll despawn and then you won't have as many rerolls every time.
That's the worst part about starting at Zone 12 is that as I'm running through, I'm trying to look at the fucking things and Delibird just sees me from a mile away.
Yeah, Delibird does, like, he does fear all men. And just so you know, as long as you don't get spotted, you can fast travel in the middle of the zone and you don't have to run all the way to the other door. That'll give you a little bit extra sauce, a little bit extra reroll time.
Yes, as long as I don't get spotted, which is taking me way longer than just running through.
Currently, no one has spotted me because they're non-aggro guys, mostly.
Oh, I don't know.
I got rid of one of the Delibirds. One of the Delibirds hates me. Thinks I smell bad.
Also, I feel like all the Delibirds have just disappeared now because they fled.
You don't even have the one over by the gate?
Nope.
Tragic. It is kind of weird that just an icy part of town exists, right? Like,
I mean, I assumed there was some lore and extra life for that shit.
nah, man.
I think there was a side quest that mentioned something about it, but I think it was just like, oh, it's so nice that this area exists or whatever.
Yeah, it is, you know, a little winter wonderland, you know. Who doesn't love a little bit of ice in their life?
By the way, a shining will shine like at a distance too, right? I don't have to be close for the effects to happen.
You have to be like medium close. There's like a range at which it happens, and I don't know what the exact is.
All right, well, we're getting closer.
I would say for most of these guys, you won't need it because you will see the visible difference. The only one,
Right.
the only one that isn't obvious is kind of the snowman. The little snowman guy. Snover, if you will. And don't get me wrong, I'd notice a Snover. But, you know, I'm just, you know,
I don't know.
I'm just built different. I'm built different. Oh, my Delibird's back.
Man, this is a surefire way to drive me fucking nuts.
Yeah, it is a little, crazy. Oh, I should have put the labs on the...
What?
Remember the laboratory?
I have the laboratory. What about it?
I didn't, like, I only have zones 1 to 20, so I didn't put the laboratory on there. You can shiny hunt in the laboratory. It's pretty cool. Have you gotten Mewtwo yet?
Yeah, I've gotten all of them, including Mewtwo.
I have not gotten Mewtwo yet. I've been slacking.
Mewtwo was actually way easier than it seemed after I watched the video on it.
What's the deal with Mewtwo?
Sorry?
What's the deal with Mewtwo?
Like, what do you mean?
What made you think it was going to be difficult and then ended up not being difficult?
Oh no, just the chance of catching it in a ball apparently was very small statistically. With normal balls, even if you like added like effects like paralyze or whatever. According to the person talking in the video anyway, like I don't look up the statistics, I just fucking throw until it works.
I don't care about the numbers. I care about the vibes.
It took me a few tries to do the X and Y legendaries just because I kept like killing them and then throwing the ball. And luckily this game is very, very forgiving.
Yeah.
But I assume it's just a standard for all modern games.
I don't know, man. Games are more forgiving these days. It's what life's about, except for Dark Souls. Some people still want to crush their cock with a rock.
I meant the modern Pokemon games, not modern games period.
Yeah, but like if you really look at it, all modern games are easy.
Also, why do you have such a hate boner for Dark Souls?
I don't.
Actually, why do you have such a hate boner for adversity?
Well, let's unpack that. Adversity is a word that is negative. People don't long for adversity.
You're wrong.
Yeah, just like the children yearn to be in the mines.
Wow, this shiny charm, huh?
Yeah. Imagine, like, when we find something, imagine it being 3 times longer than that.
Brother, I don't need to know that I'm going to die 3 times longer than I would normally die. Yeah, just imagine, man. You could have had 3 burgers instead of 1. It's like, yeah, but I only want 1 burger.
See, that's why Forz loves adversity, hates 3 burger. That's what's...
I hate being fat.
Well, who said you were gonna get fat off of 3 burger? Burger is good food. It have protein.
Okay, get that American mindset out of your fucking mind right now.
But it's like literally true.
Most burgers are not healthy for you. It depends on the burger.
Well, a burger on its own is healthy. Like the issue is that we like drink a fucking
Like
gallon
any food
of.
is quote unquote healthy if it's just the basic components of it. Which
I don't
in
know, man.
burger's case is bread, meat. Okay, are we counting condiments? Because I wouldn't say condiments are healthy. They just kind of are.
Well, it depends on
additives.
which condiment,
Would you call mayonnaise healthy? Because I feel like mayonnaise is very unhealthy for you. Like, it's not a matter of like mayonnaise on its own being unhealthy, but it's an unhealthy creation that if you had too much of, it would not be good for you.
Yeah, I bet the mayonnaise is probably one of the worst parts of a burger if you're gonna have mayonnaise on it.
Also, I want you to know that growing up, we didn't have mayonnaise as like a thing you put on burgers. We just had like a special hamburger sauce that was just called hamburger sauce. That is really popular.
What was hamburger sauce made of?
I think it's basically what. I think it's. Okay. I think that it might be similar, or somebody tried to recreate something similar to the Big Mac sauce, which I'm assuming probably has a little bit of mayonnaise in it, from what I remember.
Yeah, probably.
I can't remember the exact ingredients that most people put in their own. version of the Big Mac sauce. But if I had to describe it, like what kind of a sauce it is or dressing or whatever, it's basically the Swedish equivalent of what you would make a Big Mac sauce out of. Which is good. By the way, what's the opinion of the masses on the cheeseburger in McDonald's?
Like the normal, like the double cheeseburger or whatever.
Just a cheeseburger. Like it doesn't even have to be a double. Like just an ordinary cheeseburger.
Well, an ordinary cheeseburger is like the quarter pounder with cheese. Like that's the classic cheeseburger people would order, if not getting like a Big Mac. And people are fans.
I'm gonna say that like a Big Mac is a Big Mac, and Big Macs fucking obviously are good. But eating a fucking just a plain old cheeseburger with just one patty and cheese and like the special way they would cut their onions to small dices and the mustard, especially the mustard and the diced onions. Dude, that shit was like a fucking drug, dude. That was the closest to like drug food that I ever got in my life growing up. Those cheeseburgers were fucking lethal to my health. And I'm lucky that right now in my my hometown there isn't a McDonald's. There's just a Burger King. Which, to be fair, because it's a European Burger King, they actually have proper food. But, I mean, fuck me, dude. Those McDonald's. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think I'd take European Burger King over like several American fast food establishments.
I feel like you would take European sand over most.
Nah, your sand ain't that great, bitch. Just because your Burger King knows what real food is.
Inhale sand before you would eat at an American Burger King.
That is probably true.
The reputation of the shit that goes on in your fast food establishments, and it's somehow actually translating to a better quality in like other parts of the world, gives me confidence in the world as a whole that not every place in the world is a complete fucking wreck show when it comes to health.
Yeah, it's like mainly just you guys have better standards for meat quality and stuff.
That's what I'm saying, though. I feel like there is hope for humanity if we at least have the decency somewhere in the world to be like, hey guys, if you're gonna like sell this shit in our part of the world, you're gonna have to fucking fix yourself.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel a little bad to be like, oh well, wow, things are just so garbage over there, they're so good over here. But it's like sometimes it's just like, well, we literally just make laws for things that are illegal to like use in the consumer side of things, and America is like, nah, man, do whatever the fuck you want. And I feel like the result is just that people are just hating everything over there. It's like everyone is just kind of like, yeah, everything sucks, but like I kind of like this thing in particular. And then he pointed like a Jack in the Box, and it just happens to be some place that still has low standards, but at least has food that they personally like. Like, can you tell me any places where you feel like the standard of their business is higher than normal? in your personal experience, obviously, because there's no way to tell that every location is the same, you know?
Yeah,
That's also
but like
another
we're
aspect of
only
it.
talking about fast food, right?
Well, let's
Like you
skip,
can
let's stick
go
to
through
fast food in this case.
we can go through a drive-through and get this. Um, that is difficult to say. I don't like. I feel like instead of hey, who can I point out that does things better? It's like there's a couple of places I know do things worse.
Okay, but that's
You
what
know?
I'm saying though, is that you have to put yourself at the standard of, oh, what is worse, rather than, oh, what is better.
Yeah.
Which is a shame.
Like I guess Wendy's probably does a little bit more than normal, but like not by much. Well, they don't use like they apparently don't use frozen meats. They use fresher potatoes for their fries. They're the only place you could buy you can get a baked potato from a fast food establishment.
I can't imagine just being like, I want a baked potato now, and going to a fast food place. That just seems wild to me.
Yeah, dude, but you can.
Yeah, you can. The day I catch another shiny, it's the day I die. By the way, I think I made it pretty obvious, but like I was watching some clips on my Twitch channel that I happened to notice, and I forgot, and I hadn't deleted all of them in the past, which kind of thank God, because now when I'm older, I definitely like preserving things. But oh my lord, if I had a problem with my mic, like right now, that maybe translated to my voice, my mic in the past, yikes.
Yeah, dude.
Like I literally have a Phoenix Wright clip that Jen had made of me trying to do a I forgot his full name, but Mr. Bad White from Phoenix Wright. Mr. Red White or whatever the fuck he was called.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy. I remember.
And the mic quality when I was trying to do a voice and shit, it was just so bad. And I was just sitting there like, oh.
So looking at all the spawns here, who are you hoping it is?
I have no interest in any of these.
You hate all of these Pokemon?
Hate is a strong word.
You would personally kill every single...
You revert to the, if it's not good, it's bad mentality.
You would choke Snorunt with your bare hands?
I will give him a light pat on the back as we move on.
Wait, a light pat on the... That's a fighting type move. He's weak to that. He's ice. You're gonna kill him. You karate chopped him. He's dead now.
Snake, killed the shot. Great job. This is why you're the best.
My answer is that I would like a Snorunt. Snorunt's pretty great. He goes like mint blue.
I guess Obama Snow would be interesting.
Snow Obama.
Bishop. I'm in Pokemon.
I've been turned into a Pokemon.
I've been Bishop.
My
Get
fellow
my
Americans.
get my therapist on the line, Bishop. I'm being captured by a 19-year-old that looks like a 12-year-old. What does Michelle Obama sound like? I don't think I've ever heard her speak.
I don't. You think like what am I gonna do? Like perfectly mimic?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
What do you think I'm gonna do? Perfectly mimic her voice?
Well, we can do Obama. Surely you can also mimic a woman. Name a woman.
Oh fuck, son of a bitch.
What?
I'm in your shoes right now. I found him. Target acquired.
Delibird?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you. Anyway, I'm definitely.
We're free. We're free.
Well done.
Yeah, we are done. And I win. I get 1 point so far. You want this Delibird?
We'll talk about that later.
Because I feel really bad that your first shiny got away from you, and I probably have another Delibird somewhere, so I would offer it to you.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah. All right. So what? All right. I'm gonna add one, and if it rolls 21, we go to the lab. That's the new secret.
All right.
We rolled zone 18.
18. Okay.
Thank you, San, for contributing to the totem. It is very important.
All right. I'm just gonna run forward and hope a salamander spawns. I will not be checking the rest of this zone.
Properties. Oh God, why is the font size 36?
That is kind of a Pokemon I want though. Salamander or whatever it's called.
Salamence?
Salamence and shiny. Like, it's so fucking close to the original word. Why not just fucking go with the original word at that point? Fucking Salamence.
Why is it like so weird?
My girlfriend when I
Like, why is the like one of these texts is okay? So it is size 30. Oh, it's because this is like stretched, I think. So we would go back to size 36, and then we shrink it back down. That's why. You've gotten a bunch of free real estate on me having to like set up the scoreboard that
I'm glad it's working right now.
Yeah, you're gonna find your salamander way before me. Now that is it. This zone kind of sucks for hunting because it's literally like the only easy ones to look at is the Salamence, the Bagons, and if you go the corner around the corner, the Lopunny.
Yeah.
And then like if you climb up the way, you can get Altaria or Noibat. Or the Altaria or the Noivern line are up there. And also Finnegan's up there, but there's only one Finnegan. So we've cut our way down from like seeing 10 Pokemon a reset to like 4.
Wait. Oh fuck! Is that it?
Is it green?
It's
Yeah,
green,
dude.
it's green. I heard like a fucking noise. Oh, it's a regular Pokemon. I got it though. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Woo! and that's zone 18. We're free. You have a shiny. How does it feel in your heart of hearts?
It's green.
It is green.
Alright, let me rename this box.
What's the odds? Probably like 1 in. I think we're sitting at 1 in 1,000 or something. Shiny Charm odds. Yeah.
That's 3%.
Yeah, 1 in 1024. So like the fact that we hit one at around the same time makes sense. Shuffle the numbers a couple times. We go to a new zone. New zone is.
I mean, I guess I'm pretty glad that it was like Salamence of all things.
All
Because I do
right,
actually
we
like
got.
Salamence. That's part of the Gen 3 shit.
Yeah. Ooh, this is an interesting zone. We got zone 11.
Oh yeah, I can just run straight through on the left side.
Yeah. We could get Gyarados, we could get Clauncher.
It's gonna be fucking hard to see the Stunfisk stuff.
You'll hear the Stunfisks. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I guess for this I kind of hope it's the Claunchers.
Yeah,
Also, the
Clauncher would be
Inkay
good.
fun.
Inkay would be good. I'd take a Stunfisk. Really, the only thing I hope it isn't is a Furfrou because I have the entire set. Let me go flex my drippy ass fucking poodles. Boy got poodles for days.
It's gonna be hard.
The
to
whole
fucking
squad.
count some of these. Yeah, this is a really annoying zone, actually.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. Technically, I don't know if we're like. Well, there's the transition to day. At the worst time. Like I was gonna. I want, like, if you run here. Okay, that's at least an interesting strategy. Because if you run as close to the water, a lot. Shiny alphas are a pain in the ass. That's like 50 guarantee. It's like what, 20 shinies in a row to reach odds of one of them being alpha. Because alphas are 5%. Well, yeah, you know, man, I can, you know, just because Mawile is easy to get shiny doesn't mean that, like, I'm gonna show you the Mawile method. I'm gonna lose the competition by showing you the Mawile method, TM. So you go over here to zone 9.
I mean, I saw the mobile method.
I'm talking to Scion.
Oh, okay.
You climb up here. And you see these 3 Mawiles. So you go to about here.
Hope you're feeling better, by the way, Sion.
And then you're gonna have to kill this guy. This guy needs to die for his sins of existing on the rooftop. And then you see that? You probably go to about 80. And then you go to 50. And once they spawn back in, you go up. And you walk till about 80. You walk back. And they spawn back in. And you just do that every time. Every time they all disappear and come back, they are new Mawiles. I'll prove this by one of them becoming alpha, and then we will be gone.
I hope you find something in 11 soon, because I hate this place.
Well, I'm in zone 9 right now, so it's gonna be unlikely. Come on, be an alpha. Cowards. Yep, there. So you see, every time they've been respawning, proved by there being an alpha there that wasn't there before. And so you just do that for about 2 million years, and you'll get your shiny alpha.
We'll do it for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, 20 minutes. Easy. 20-minute in and out adventure. I really would like an Inkay because I want shiny Malamar.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Malamar is my best friend.
I enjoy. Yeah, never mind. You wouldn't enjoy that.
What?
I was gonna say something about the Pokemon Adventures manga, but then I realized it wasn't from the manga, it was from a video I saw. So it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, but additionally, Flores, did you know that you are in the top 3 people I spoke to on Discord this year?
That what? Sorry?
You're in the top 3 people I spoke to on Discord this year.
Good. If I wasn't, I would be surprised.
You're in the top 3.
Who's the other two?
Panda and Bio.
Bam. Lag didn't even make it.
Yeah, that is quite sad. I think he should be number 1 in all of our hearts, though.
He always is.
May he rest in peace from his stomach bug and general cold.
It's actually amazing how consistent everyone is sick every single weekend.
Except for me, I don't get sick. I don't know why I'm respawning the Slowpokes as if I would notice if one of them was shiny. Slowpoke's a son of a bitch.
I'm not even bothering to look in the direction.
As zones go, this one's a little more exciting because at least you're being aggroed the whole time. They want your blood.
I prefer not being aggro because I'm actually trying to do something. Nighttime.
Statistically, between each of us, if we do about 50 of these cycles, we should see a shiny.
Yeah.
Honestly, singular shiny that is hardest, Drampa. It is the hardest hunt I have ever done. And like, so to put into perspective, right? The difficulty of getting a Drampa. The Audino I gave to you, all of these Furfrus, plus 1 extra Furfru. This Audino that I kept for myself. This Kangaskhan, not that Kangaskhan, but this third Audino, this Kangaskhan, this, and this, pretty much all of those were before me getting 1 Drampa. Drampa spawns so up at the top left, around the outside of the thing is a clock that tells you when it's going to be day or night. at the mini map's outer rim is the clock. He spawns from up at the top to the about 3 o'clock. And then there's only one spawn point for him in a zone with a bunch of spawns. He's a son of a bitch.
Are you putting back the old zones into the wheel, or are you deleting zones after we do them?
I have not deleted a zone yet. Should I?
I'm only asking if you were. If you haven't, then it doesn't matter.
Like, if you want to, we could re-roll over zones we've been to. And I'll
I
remove
would
the
love to
old
delete zone 11 after we're done.
Forrest, hater of zone 11.
What was the other one we did with Salamaz? Which one was it? 18?
Is it 18, yeah.
We can delete 18 too, because there's no fucking way I'm running all the way around just to get something other than Salamax.
Yeah. That one's that one's really focused on bench resetting. Like, the best spawns are all near the bench at the top. Forrest, what was your strategy to get the trainer battle, the 1,000 trainer battles?
Okay. Is that Scion asking, or you?
Yes.
Okay. So what I started doing is I actually was listening to some people's tips online, and because some of them were talking about how they could get up to 70 battles, and specifically what that strategy entailed. I don't know if the stream can see my screen right now.
I can give it a second. I'll like.
So you know the battle zone between 19, 8, 6, and 11?
Mm-hmm.
In that area, if you just spam until night and get that zone, that area with the battle, which is basically around like a public service building or whatever,
Yeah.
you can run in a circle there and basically get a consistent stream of battles, and then you can run all the way around, and eventually once you run back to like the start, you're gonna have them respawn again, and you can kind of just keep rotating the battles. Also, you can grab one aggro while you're fighting them, you run away so that the AI follows you, so you can get closer to another trainer to save time.
Yeah.
What I found is that if you don't want to waste your time on optimizing, you can still just run around and not worry too much about the time thing, and just kind of keep just running. But also that was basically my strategy for all this, is I just rotated between the zones. I went into one zone. Like, okay, so that's like the optimum thing that people have been talking about. The second optimal thing is that there's a restaurant named Restaurant Lana, I think it's called. It's 2-star.
Yeah, don't do that one. Don't fucking listen to them. They have no.
Spam the restaurant battle over and over, and it basically skips all the extra battle zone animations and whatever. But you still have to bash A bunch of times.
So there is also a second. There's a second battle zone, I think, in this between 17 and
I was gonna say
11.
My basic strategy for how I treated this is that if the zone RD's free, I basically just rotate and I go, okay, let's go check out this one, run around, just grab all the trainers I can, immediately go to the next one, run around in a circle basically, go to the next one, run as much of a circle as I can, and then I just figure out the optimum routes for all of them, and then I just rotate back and forth between battle zones until the
How
night
are
is
you
over.
at 200
50
battles?
battles on that.
Haven't you beaten the game? I was at like 400 after beating the game.
No, dude, trust me, that's normal.
What, 200 is normal?
Yeah, I will tell you, while I was still doing the story, I grinded some battle zones, and that's how I got to 500.
Yeah. Like, so basically, he's right. This zone's great. This zone is also a big circle.
Like,
And-
basically, you're
and
just
if
gonna
you
find
hit-
the zones that are
if you hit-
optimal for yourself and how you like to run around, and then you just
Yeah.
keep spamming them.
If you hit both of them back and forth, you can get easily up to like 70 a night. But
Yeah, that's also another thing. Is that basically you want to get the idea of like running between zones rather than sticking to one zone.
yeah, because you don't need to care about the reset timer if you're traveling between zones, because by the time you finish a second zone, those guys are all going to be respawned.
Yeah, yeah.
So
There are
You know-
zones where like you can rotate the zone, and by the time you're done, they will have respawned. Like there's one specific zone where I could have stayed in that zone and just done all the trainers, both on the ground and on the roof. And by the time I got down from the roof, the trainers on the ground would be back. But I don't remember exactly where it was.
what card thingies?
Sorry.
Scion says he abused the card thingies.
Well, the card thingies are just for points and whatever, but that doesn't matter when you're just doing battles.
Oh, yeah, but that's what he means. He didn't have to do a lot of battles because he minimum battled every fucking zone. Scion has $12 to his name because he didn't get those fat multipliers from getting like 50 battles a night.
But yeah, after I got done with basically anything that had to do with those cards and getting like extra money or whatever the fuck, I just started spamming battles. And to be honest, if it wasn't for the points for the challenger tickets, which I mean, once you hit like end game, challenger tickets are still kind of nice for some extra rewards like candy or XP, whatever.
Yeah, you can get
But,
master balls.
Yeah, I noticed that. But when it comes to money, honestly, I just spammed the fuck out of battles, and that's how I just started becoming like a fucking multi-millionaire easily.
Yeah, I have just a thick 5 million in pocket right now.
I have so much money that in my satchel right now I have 1,000 full restores. And what else did I have? It was something else. What was it? 1,000 ultra balls. But yeah, my basic tip for battling is just that unfortunately you're just gonna have to run around and fight, and you're just gonna have to put on a podcast or something and just
Special-
get to work.
Special secret. Don't care about always getting the sneak attack.
That is
If you're
another thing,
strong
is
and-
that depending on like how you feel about it, because I kind of still like the sneak attacks, but if
If you
you're
can get
thinking
an
about
easy
what
sneak
will save
attack.
time, then you will probably just want to run into them to save time.
Yeah, like if you can get a sneak attack, that will save time, but don't think it's life or death on the sneak
Well, no,
attacks
I would
because
say that not getting a sneak attack, like if you're talking about saving time of the night, then not getting a sneak attack is good. But if you're trying to save your own time, then I would consider sneak attacks to be better. Just because when
Except
I'm
that,
running
like,
up, I can
you
just
have about-
fucking spam my Pokemon and immediately attack them, and then that one Pokemon is already dead.
yeah, but there's like you usually have to like take a little bit extra time to be at an angle that they're not watching you. And so like
Well, no, but
evening it
again,
out.
That's a matter of like me adjusting. If I'm running up and they can already see me, I don't give a fuck. But if I can catch them while they're not looking,
Yes.
then I can just very easily pop them.
If they're not looking, go for the sneak attack, but don't be married to the concept is what I'm saying. Like
Yeah, like you don't have to fucking bother your way to hide. It's just gonna
they
waste time.
they cannot kill you in any way that matters.
Especially
let
once
them
your
get the
Pokemon
free
hits,
hit.
like level 100 or whatever. It's not gonna fucking matter.
Yeah.
I also
And look-
here's a tip for you: if you want to guarantee more sneak attacks, get a Dragonite and put on extreme speed, or any Pokemon that has extreme speed.
Or get a Pokemon that has like a really good ranged move, like a Thunderbolt or something.
Well, range move still requires positioning or whatever. Extreme speed is like super fast. Other
Yeah, but you
tip I
get
got
with
from a video is that Dragonite is like super fucking fast. So if you just put on extreme speed and then put on like lightning punch, fire punch, and ice punch, you will cover a bunch of weaknesses as well. So you can just run around and fucking destroy everything. Also, the Dragonite moveset is fucking crazy. Can I say that? Like the fuck?
no, you can't say that. It's illegal to say.
Alright, well I said it, so put me in jail.
They're already coming to take you away for saying it out loud.
Dragonite fucking looks so goddamn goofy. Like, this is Pokemon, but like even for Pokemon standards, Dragonite just looks so fucking goofy.
Wow, dude, he hates Dragonite, guys.
Why do you, again, with the fucking, oh, you have an opinion, therefore your hatred is unbound.
It's called a bit.
Yeah, why don't you bite yourself? I love that.
Bit, more like you're a bitch, am I right?
It's more like fucking bitch yourself. How about that?
Well, also, I can turn off. I forgot that I could just turn off the speaker audio so that we don't double up on your voice if it was. Given I don't think San noticed that it was doubled up, otherwise he would have told me.
Oh fuck.
Fuck.
Dude, I am about fucking like done with this goddamn area.
Well, you can be kind of done with the area because I just heard the shiny sound.
Oh, thank fucking God. Tell me
I
it's
don't know
8K,
where
so
it
I'm
is,
so
though.
happy.
Whomst the fuck is it? Where the
It's the
fuck is
dog.
it? Am I crazy?
He's gone insane, guys. Quickly, steal his credit card. Drain the mods, drain the bank account.
Not you. Where? Well, 4 is at the end of a tunnel because that is the sound of a Twitch mic. That's it. You heard the shiny sound, right? I'm not crazy.
I'm at the end of the tunnel. I'm at the end of the.
Ah, there
shiny
he
tunnel.
is.
All right, we're done.
It was Stunfisk. He was on the other. He was on the other side of the river.
Yeah, I would assume you would check. All right. Are we done? Are you gonna capture him?
Yeah, I caught him. I caught him. He's good. We're good. We're out of here.
Fucking out of here, boy. You know what? We don't have to remove 11, but at least remove 18, just because I feel like that one's stupid.
We were so close to area 20. Exclude 18. I'll just exclude what we already got.
Yeah.
We just got zone 6, by the way,
Okay, so 6.
which is right next door.
Sure, man. Alright, I'm gonna run straight forward again. Which means I get a chance for a Houndoom and a Management.
Forrest,
Yeah?
I don't know if this counts, but I found a guy.
Where?
It just in zone. He's. I need to get to him. I don't know how to get to him.
What the fuck do you mean you... Hold on. Let me see this.
I found the guy. It's the battle zone.
Downstairs?
So I walked right over here and I saw, there it is. This is
Yeah,
the ladder.
right there.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
that's
right
zone
here.
6, everybody. Wrap it up.
Everyone loves. I don't know if this guy could have already been here. I don't have proof. But there we go.
Wrap it up.
Rip zone 6. I didn't even get to change what zone we were in. I'm only gonna give that a half point, by the way.
No, that's a full point. Fuck you.
All right, I just don't have proof that I didn't pre-spawn that guy.
I don't care if you did. That counts. It's in zone 6.
Yeah, you know, I'm just a son of a bitch for it if I did, you know. Okay,
Well, I'm a son of a bitch, and I'm telling you, get the full point.
all right, and now we're going to zone. Come on. No. That's the second time it almost was zone 20. We got zone 19 this time. Oh, fuck. I'm back in. Can somebody get the clip of Eggman from the dub where he's like, look, I'm back in the building again.
What happened?
I remember when I talked about shiny hunting all of the guys.
I'm fucking back in the building.
Yeah.
Okay, but what about it? What about
Zone 19 is where Drampa spawns. This is the zone I have shiny hunted the most in.
Okay, I
This
thought
is-
that you saw a shiny Drampa.
Oh no, this is just my personal hell. This is where.
Okay, so I was gonna be kind of angry, but also impressed if you had instantly found a fucking shiny Drampa.
There is part of me that wants the Clefairies at least, and that if I get the Clefairy, it means that I finished these.
I don't know what the fuck a shiny Eevee looks like.
So picture an Eevee and then make it shiny.
Wow. Yeah, man. I also technically need a dog for that one side quest.
Technically you can for that side quest, just so you know, you can use more than one Furfrou.
Sure, I'm just trying to find one that I want to use because that's more fun.
Yeah, but the last battle in that is a full team. Just so you know.
Well,
Just so you're
I'm a
just so you're not
Pokemon trainer.
expecting the mirror match and then they come in there with the steel chair.
God damn, the Eevee spawn in this place has been way bigger than normal.
At least it's 3 times easier to get a Clefairy here than it is to get a Drampa.
If I get a shiny Audino, I could give that one to Scion.
I gave him a shiny Audino.
Oh, alright, well. Fuck me for trying to actually be considerate for my friend of something.
Hey man, if you want a shiny Audino, I got a deal for you right now. I have a spare shiny
Audino. Fuck you.
Okay, apparently Scion will take as many Audinos as you want to give him. Like he'll take 100. You know, like if you wanna just spend your life here getting Audinos.
Shiny Audino? How about you shine these nuts, bitch?
Scion wants a whole team of shiny Audinos.
Yeah, oh god. I hate my fucking mind, man, because I want to remember way more. Like, because I don't remember everything perfectly about my friends. But when I remember something, I'm like, okay, time for me to do a thing, to do the thing for my friend. And I'm like, you know what? I remember Scion likes Audino. If I find a shiny Audino, I'll give it to him. But hell, my mind don't remember that you already gave him a fucking shiny Audino. It just remembers that Scion wanted one.
Yeah. He gave me a Drillbur for it. Or an Excadrill, technically, but, you know, who's counting?
He gave me
They're the same guy.
Glock. I Glock and I cocked. By the way, if you find another shiny, I'm gonna fucking destroy you.
Yeah. I think that would be only fair. Honestly, I don't.
It's 3-1 right now.
Yeah. I don't, you know, I don't want another shiny in this zone, personally. I'd take a Clefairy. But literally everything else I already have.
You know what? Just because I feel like it, I don't want your charity either. So I don't want any duplicates from you.
But, like, what about the Delibird? That one's technically not a duplicate. That was just out of the goodness of my heart.
Negotiation table for now. That's a hard, infuriating maybe. You know what? If I catch a shiny Eevee, then it's a yes.
All right. He gets a shiny Furfrou. He shoots me with a gun.
I will put one between your eyes. God, again, I wish my memory was better, because now I just want to quote a bunch of fucking Snapcube fandom stuff, because you brought it up. I did watch the Kingdom Hearts fandom too, and I kind of feel bad about it, because like I want to play Kingdom Hearts like at some point, but at the same time, I had no fucking idea what was happening in that game. Even as I was watching the footage, they were fighting fucking Disney villains, and then eventually there was a fucking guy, and then they fought the guy, and then the game ended.
I like how these guys can spawn in like all these different locations. So there's like sometimes you have to really run up to see the Clefairies, and then other times it's like you see all 3 of them from a distance.
I have not found a single fucking Clefairy.
Well, they only spawn at night.
I have not found a single fucking Clefairy.
You're hunting in the day. I
have
can
not
see you.
seen a single. It's daytime, motherfucker.
They're nocturnal.
Nocturnal. Oh my god. Alright.
Oh, you're gonna hate me.
Do not fucking tell me you found a shiny Eevee. I will destroy you.
It's not an Eevee. It's a Cleffa, I think.
Yeah, sure. It has to be the one you wanted to. It just has to.
And you know what? We dusk ball it.
Am I just fucking blind or something?
Also,
Does my eyes and my ears just not function on a normal, rational level?
can we also get a little bit of like San, you were watching. I spotted that pretty well for a subtle shiny. That's the hours of work that you put in to notice slight green. Where did they end up? Where are you? Where are you? Where the fuck did Cleffa go?
I'm really trying to fucking find something before you move on to the next zone.
This zone is a nice zone. Like, all of the spawns there are pretty good. And if you want, I'm gonna go evolve my Cleffa into a Clefairy, into a Clefable. There you are, Cleffa.
I'm gonna devolve my nuts.
I'm going to decelerate.
This is what I get. I'm like, you know what? I don't shiny hunt, but I want to try it. I like Pokemon CA. I like my friend Ninja. I should have a good time. Little did I know, they shot me down 7 times in a row. Both of them. Pokemon shot me 4 times, and Ninja decided to only shoot me 3 because he was nice.
That's it. This place sucks for getting a good photo.
Evil Kitty approached and said, "Pet me." "No, I will not pet you. You are Evil Kitty." Little did I know, it was Nice Kitty. Love.
And there we go. That's the photo now. I'm done with my camera.
I'm just spamming 19 until we get the next zone.
Yeah, I have to evolve my Cleffa real quick, dude.
I can't even count this as a point because we've already captured something.
I'd let you get a point here in the.
No pity.
I only care about winning for real, for real. I'm very competitive.
Bitch. As Brendan Lee Mulligan would say, You should do your best, and it's okay to be second fiddle. I am not as good of a vocabulary mind as Brandon Lee Mulligan, but the scheme that has been correlated upon me by these fucking forces of nature shall be unbridled at the dawn of time itself, when the judgment of the gods will find thee.
Let's go look at the Clefable in the shiny decks.
Thanks for making a good Pokemon game. Also, fucking rail me in the backside with an iron.
It is literally just the ears. All right, new zone time. New zone, everybody.
All right,
Everyone's
draft rotation. If I don't see something, I will legally be allowed to kill someone.
Hit zone, everyone's favorite. We're rolling it now. It's gonna be everyone's favorite zone. Everyone loves this zone.
Zone 1.
It's zone 8. Everyone loves it.
8. Honestly, good zone.
I don't remember what's in zone 8, but you know, it's probably
It's
pretty
the
cool.
Numel zone and the Camerote
Oh,
zone.
it's the Numel zone.
The only problem with this zone is that everything is underground, so I have to fucking dig them all up.
Yeah. Did they get a shovel out? We found 5 shinies in only an hour though, so like that's pretty good timing.
Dude, what the fuck is with me not finding dick fuck?
I don't know, man. The game hates you. Science theory is that you spent all of your luck on gotchas, so...
First of all, Scion, Honkai Star Rail is the only game I'm lucky at. I play Sentinel Zone Zero, they fucked me in the ass raw. I have to give up my house, my family, my dog.
My dog's family?
My family's dog. And I have to give up my entire dog's allowance as well. Everything that is my dog's no longer exists. So to be fair, Sentinel Zone Zero is the only one I have not spent money on.
Force spends money on gotcha. Point and laugh at him. Don't acknowledge that I've also done this.
Man
Do not
spends
look
money
at my
on
Pokemon
things
Masters
he
account.
likes.
Do not look at my Pokemon Masters account. You're not allowed.
Okay, Ninja,
Yeah.
I understand me and Scion putting money into things like that. Hell, even Bio, questionable as fuck, but I guess I get it. The dude's just like, I'm just avoiding whatever. You? Huh?
Me what?
Why? Why do this?
Because Pokemon Master, good game.
It is. Well, I don't know. I don't play it. But if it's a gotcha,
Also,
no.
I have more. I have more money than you do. So why is it weird that I spend money on things?
Because morals. Am I right?
Well, yeah. I morally, I'll never play a second gotcha game because that's the devil.
No. But like, okay, listen. First of all, I want to be perfectly clear. You will not have any morals to say anything if you actually decide to just spend. I don't have any morals. Sion doesn't. Fucking no one does. And not even you or Bio anymore. Every one of us does it. So at that point, I'm like, you know what? All of us, just shut the fuck up. Like, but I'm just surprised that you also would be like, oh yeah, I'll just throw money at this thing. Like, don't get me wrong. You throw money at Pokemon cards and stuff, but at least then it's like arguments of like, oh, well, I have a physical thing that I own, or all these other things that you can say.
Yeah, usually
But,
I
like,
only
throwing money at something
do
that's
it.
the equivalent of a gacha game. It's just throwing money into the fucking wind.
Yeah, it is. I agree that there's no return on investment at a like
And I
factual
just
level.
think it's interesting that you, of all people, would like still make that step, even if it was Pokemon.
Motherfucker, I have a 401k. I don't need the fucking
Okay, no,
gotcha
it's
futures.
fine if you can afford it, but I would assume at least someone I know would have a moral stance against it, despite the fact they preach so hard against it.
Well, no, the thing is, I do have a moral stance against it.
No,
I
but
feel
you can't
bad.
have that if you're also a spender and a contributor to the system.
So you're literally hitting me with the, I see you participate in society, yet you say you wish to change it.
Yes, actually.
Interesting.
We are all hypocrites. You got me there though, because that is fair. We are all hypocrites, yet we do not fuck with society. Although to be fair, I am more inclined to believe in society generally and hate everything that made society more than anything.
You literally hit me with this meme.
Hold on, I'm getting attacked right now. I need.
Like I play it like I only would ever buy currency from them at the times they're doing like huge discounts. I don't like.
But I also will say that I'm playing up the whole thing right now because at the end of the day, growing up, we had all kinds of other shit that was basically similar to gacha. So gacha isn't even like a new like thing more that has been brought up before.
Yeah,
Like, loot
I
boxes
hate
was a thing,
gambling,
and
dude. But
Yeah.
I love
all kinds
gambling.
of shit. Okay, let me say it. We should improve society somewhat. Yet you participate in society. Curious, I am very intelligent. Yes, ma'am.
This zone is fun because they just like pop up and you like look at them and we're like, wonder what I'm gonna get. Is it a Drillbur or is it the 1 in 1 million Gibble? Yeah, you know, there are better and worse things in the world. And like really, as long as like my issue with it is not people buying gacha, like paying for gacha.
Oh,
My
trust me,
issue
I'm an asshole.
is
I find that part of the problem is the fact that people are so accepting of it. But I also
it's
participate
the
in
issue. The issue is that gacha is made to make people
it. Gacha
like
is predatory by its very nature.
yeah.
But you accept
The
that the
predatory
same way
part
you
is what I
accept other
don't like.
vices.
Like, if you want to go to the casino and like throw down $50 on roulette, I'm not gonna judge you, right? Like, it's a bad decision. Like, factually, we all know statistically you lose, right? That's
I mean,
you know,
unfortunately, I will judge you. But you shouldn't
Like,
care
I don't-
what I have to say because I'm just a guy.
yeah. Gacha does
I mean,
more
you
than
should
most.
care what I say because I'm very smart.
Yeah, you should care because he is a doctor of all forms of science. He's the smartest man.
I threw down $100 to buy Farina in Genshin Impact. I am the best person to talk about this.
He owns every horse girl in the horse girl game.
I do not own Uma Musume.
He has them all. Because if
I
you
have
don't,
the
you're
horse girls,
losing
I have
value.
The company. I got the company. I don't know if you heard, by the way, but I did start watching the anime of the Musume.
Good for you, man.
So anyway, that's the end of that.
No further comment.
I am so sorry to hear that. Accept my condolences.
It's too late for him. What do you mean I'm afraid? Like that implies that there's something to be afraid of.
I will say, Musume is a really good, like, game, right? Like, it's not just a fucking gacha, it is a good game.
Yeah.
And I do think it's worth checking out, but I do have to put the disclaimer of, yes, you are still playing a quote-unquote gacha game.
I like how we get quote unquote on that one. Like it could be anything else.
I am legally obliged to call it a gacha game, even though it is.
Like technically, if you squint at it, you are definitely doing a gacha.
You
Definitely.
Don't have to squint. It is a gacha game, but it's so good at just being
Like
a game
if you were to really
care.
think about it, there's a chance that you could mistake it for being a gacha game because it's a gacha game. But
Okay, see, this is the comedy gold that erupts when I stop thinking about what I'm saying and I just say shit. It's not even as if I believe half the shit I'm saying, but just say shit and you just get good conversations.
yeah, it's like just being like so like you're so on the fence about it. You're like it's like you're testifying in front of the government on like if they should get rid of this game because it's gacha, and you're like, if you were to look at it, there are some ways in which it could be perceived that way. In the way of every one of its mechanics.
Of gacha society, also me, but horse girl. Would Haru Urara want you to delete? No.
You know what?
I money at Uma Musume so they can feed Haru Urara.
Well, sadly, the horse is dead for us.
Okay, first of all, do not say it that so bluntly. Horse is dead, horse. Like, what the fuck?
But I'm sorry to inform you, but like this happened months ago. It was a big deal.
But why did you have to say it so fucking rudely?
What would you prefer? Boys, I have some bad news. The horse is no longer with us.
No, you said horse is dead. You didn't even say the horse or.
I said the horse.
Horse is dead.
I didn't say horse. Like the concept of horses died.
No, you said horse is dead. Just,
yeah, sorry, Forrest. No more horses.
But just horse is dead.
The concept of horses died. They're gone. Poseidon took them back.
I took that shit to heaven.
Harurara died, and all of the other horses on the planet got fucking raptured at the same time.
Harurara died for our sins and took all of us to heaven. Holy shit, dude.
The idea of the rapture was real, but it was only for horses. We misread part of the book.
That's why it's important to read.
What? Why? Who kidnapped Harurara?
Harurara got kidnapped? But also, dude, like seriously, where is my shiny?
I think you've pissed off the gods of RNG somewhere. Like you redeemed your shiny charm, right? Like I saw you post the text box where you get it, but like, did you? Are you sure it's in your
Yes.
inventory? Like
I
go to
have
the
it
bag,
in
go
my
to the key items. Yeah. Okay. It's there. Good. That's good.
I'm going to favorite it. It's my favorite item.
Maybe that will bring it luck.
Game Freak heard me and heard that I had been shitting on. I'm not even a fucking hater of Pokemon, but I just agree with all the criticisms of the franchise generally.
I'm not a hater. I'm just a hater. He says that's
No,
crazy.
I'm not a hater. I'm just an agreeer.
I'm not a hater. I just agree with the haters.
The hate is justified. I just do not participate in it.
This game fucking rocks, dude.
Okay.
Like, yeah, it has problems, but
I like Pokemon
it's
CA.
good.
That was my point. Is that like as much as I'm like generally don't really care too much about Pokemon, I like Pokemon CA, and it's gotten me more interested into the franchise, which is a good thing.
Yeah. And I can't wait
With
for
such poor
Generation
prize
10.
money and no notable victories, Haru Urara was truly fighting for her existence. Who the fuck wrote this? Her trainer, Mr. Munishi. Mr. Munishi described her as physically weak, small, and a light eater. Yet she had to race in at least 20 competitions a year to avoid disappearing from the racetrack. A staggering number. Her trainer worked tirelessly to ensure she didn't collapse from exhaustion. You know, now when I think about it, maybe Uma Musume is a fucked up franchise because, yeah, we appreciate the horses, but who's gonna appreciate the trainers?
I don't know. Do we even really appreciate the horses enough? Like, you know, like that's the real
Yes,
secret.
I think we appreciate them a little too much.
Well, just because they've been turned into anime girls, is that it? Is that the secret?
Yeah, so where are my anime trainers?
So I'm hoping that you're the one who gets the shiny in this zone, but if you don't, I just hope that mine isn't a Machop. I fucking hate that guy.
I want you. You know what? No. Despite her efforts, a racehorse with no wins in 2000s faced a clear fate. When the Shinoda farm wanted to take Urara back to become a riding horse, Mr. Mineshi stepped in. He knew her timid nature and fear of open spaces meant she couldn't be a riding horse, and her life would end. So ownership was transferred to his friend, Mr. Tako Yokoyama. Urara continued to race, not for victory, but just to stay alive. God, man.
How does a horse develop a fear of open spaces?
Because it's a living being with its own fucking personality and quirks.
What is the fear of open spaces called? It's like inverse claustrophobia.
Inversophobia?
Son, hit us with the fear of open spaces, please.
Mods, open this space. Every Reddit
Mods.
mod is afraid of open spaces.
Mods, send him to an open space.
Mods, open his door. Get the sun in there.
Mods, send him to the airlock.
Mods, eat him.
Mods, hit this guy with hammers.
Mods, you're doing a good job.
Okay. Thanks for that, Silent. I'm not gonna fact check you, even though like I feel like I've heard of that phobia.
Yeah, no. I think I recognize that actually because Miss, I almost said Mr. Beast, but
Mr. Beast.
no, but what's his name? Fuck, I'm forgetting his name now. Corpse Husband had a song called Agoraphobic, which I believe is about open spaces and stuff. Mr. Beast! Have people always been on the fence about Mr. Beast, or did he have a good reputation for a long time?
I don't know. I think there's some amount of people who've, been on the fence for a while.
Like there have been people who have been on the fence of how he's affected YouTube, but not as much about him personally, you know?
Anyone who makes that much money gets judgment and ire and deserves it, honestly. Like you can face scrutiny, like that's...
Sherman, on 22nd March 2004, just on a single race day, when jockey Yutaka Kate rode her to a 10th place finish out of 11, the Koshi race course collected 510 million yen in betting money for Urara's race alone. The racetrack also sold a massive amount of merchandise, including 24,000 charms containing her horsehair. Okay? Despite being criticized and eventually stopped, they sold a staggering number of these items and earned a great deal of money. The Koshi race course was saved. Yutaka Kate, for reference, is like one of the most iconic jockeys in Japanese horse racing. Jockey! There's a jockey around here. Maybe shinies are just, part of our imagination. In reality, there never was one.
He got a bag on today. I don't know why he's thinking this.
Also, are you fucking kidding me? Why is my screen not bigger on stream?
Because if I make your screen bigger on stream, it makes my second screen bigger on stream. I'm gonna get murdered.
God forbid.
It makes it fucking ugly, dude.
God forbid.
Like, look at we're watching on a fucking old school TV now.
God forbid.
Like, why is it taking up so little space?
This hates me. In 2004, as Urara's fame grew, a woman named Mihoko Ansai began to appear frequently at the racetrack. She made a ton of promises to care for Urara after her retirement, convincing everyone involved to give her ownership to the horse for free. Yeah, no, I don't think so. See. Ansai wanted to release Urara into a pasture in Tushigi, claiming it was for rest and to help her acclimate to retirement. Mr. Mineshi objected, knowing that Urara's fear of open spaces meant she would be more comfortable at Koshi. On September 16, 2004, Ansai and 7 others kidnapped Urara without the consent of Mr. Mineshi or the Koshi race course management. Ansai took Urara to the Natsu training camp in Uroshi Toshigi. Have you found any shinies?
You think I wouldn't have said so?
I think you would lie to me.
I'm streaming my screen to you. That would be like,
You think I'm
That'd be
looking
the-
at you all the time? What, you think I'm in love with you or something?
Fours bitches that I'm not enough room on screen. Also, Fours doesn't pay attention to me sharing to him.
Because I want to look at myself. I don't want to look at you. Call me Narcissus. Way I be looking at myself. Alright. At the press conference, Miss Ansai claimed there was no conflict. She said that after speaking with the director of the Koshi Prefectural Hours Racing Association, that's a fucking mouthful, she was granted the right to move Urara in exchange for allowing a film crew to shoot the horse. She insisted it was simply a difference in opinion between her and Mr. Mineshi, and that she had not forcibly taken Urara, nor used ownership to threaten him. Wait, ownership to threaten him? What? Everything was for Urara's own good, she claimed. Reporters began to investigate and discovered that even before she was adopted and became Urara's owner, Ansai had already started promoting her group online and selling Koshi horse racing tours using Urara's image. Furthermore, just a few days after adopting Urara, Ansai immediately registered the trademark Haru Urara along with Haru Urara car and various merchandise. Wait, so she took the horse and then somehow adopted it when she took it?
I'm not man. You better get shiny hunting though, because you're too into the horses.
Dude, it's an interesting story. Fuck me for caring about shit going on in the real world. Goddamn.
Yeah, but it was happening in 2004, so like, what could really be important about it?
We were alive then.
Allegedly.
I was 7.
I was also 7. We are the same age.
Yeah, so maybe fucking back the fuck up, bitch.
Also, weren't you born in like December?
Yes.
So you probably were actually 6.
Actually, I'm in Zone 8. By the way, do I have to trigger these fucking holes in the ground for the shiny to pop?
No, you should hear the, like, if you get vaguely close, you should hear the shiny sound, and you'll be like, I gotta, I guess, trigger all of them. But I've been triggering them all because it's fun. It's a little mystery box that's 90% Drillbur and then 1% or 10% Gibble.
Yeah, I was gonna say 1%, and then the other 9, unknown, gone, really.
The other 9%, your death. Stored in the hole in the ground.
Elimination. Okay. In January 2005, trainer Mineshi and owner Ansai met at a press conference. So Ansai just stole the horse and then somehow had ownership of it. Okay. At a press conference in Gunma, they reached an agreement that if Urara's physical condition was good, a retirement race would be held, and if necessary, it would be postponed until the autumn. Yaki Yutaka Sake also agreed that he was ready to ride Urara if his schedule allowed. However, at the end of January, Mr. Mineshi was unable to visit Urara and Tsushigi. Oh, okay. All I'm hearing is that after Ansai kidnapped Urara, it became like a weird thing of like he said, she said about the actual ownership of the horse. Mr. Minishi had no choice but to accept Urara's retirement without the final race, believing she was 9 years old and should no longer suffer. Meanwhile, the trainer and vet at the Nasu camp told the press that Urara's condition was very good and she should be returned to Koji, but they had not seen her owner since last October. Resting Urara for too long would make it impossible for her to return to the race. Yeah, people are just so determined to fucking put this goddamn horse into the race.
The horse longs for the race, though.
You don't know that.
I do. In my heart. How many of you?
By the way, and maybe this is a hot take, but I find the whole idea of humans owning animals to be fucking weird as shit, but sexually. Because we are also animals, and the whole idea of ownership is weird. I feel like it should be something like partnership or something instead.
I don't know. When my dog can do taxes, I'll give it partnership status.
Your dog can make you happy.
Yeah, so can my Nintendo Switch. Do I now have a partnership with
Also,
the Nintendo
dog
Switch?
has their own values that they can also have, but that isn't necessarily the same as human values. A dog protects its pack.
Yeah, but humans don't. We do not care about others and will not protect them.
Yeah, but are you really going to compare the quantity of what you're doing versus what your dog is doing as if that's what matters?
But I don't fucking know, man. You brought this. You brought this up. You brought the line of reasoning.
Because the cost of each breeding session was up to 9 million gems, she claimed she wanted Urara's foal to fulfill her mother's dream, but the plan ultimately fell apart. In the following years, Urara moved between different prefectures. Okay. In 2006, Ansai used Haru Urara to establish an organization in Shiba that used horses for psychological, educational, and medical therapy. This organization's legal status was revoked in 2013. Well, fuck. First of all, I want to know what the fuck kind of organization psychological, educational, medical therapy is. Like, is that just general animal testing for humans?
No, it's like, yeah, it's like. I think that you're usually. It sounds like they're using the animals for therapy, not they're giving the animal therapy, right?
I mean, I'm all for
How many of you guys
horses, I'm all for giving horses psychological education. Well, I don't know if educational works for horses because, you know, human education is different than horse education.
They used horses for psychological, educational, medical therapy. So they're using the horses as therapists. Animal therapy is the thing.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
How many of you have ridden a horse?
Yeah. The organization's legal status was revoked, which means probably they sucked.
How many? Answer the goddamn question.
In 2009, Urara appeared on a farm in Hokkaido. Ansai appeared on the Fuji TV show Let's Find It, Japanese People's Forgotten Things, announcing that Urara would be bred with Deep Impact, incredibly famous. I'm so sorry. I'm very childish. Imagine breeding with someone called a Deep Impact. I would be fucking shit scared. Also, why would you put the frail Haru Urara with a fucking deep impact? Are you insane?
Yeah, son.
The incredibly famous Triple Crown horse, or Stay Gold, after getting media attention on site called for donations because the cost of each breeding session was up to 9 million gems. She claimed 200 Ururas fell full to fulfill her mother's dream, but the plan ultimately fell apart. In the following years, Urura moved between different prefectures and was finally left in Markwood Farm. In 2013, the next year, Ansai abandoned her.
Now answer the
No,
question.
sorry,
How many?
I get it, but imagine having a breeding horse called Deep Impact, and then you put them next to one of the frailest horses of all time. It's so funny. When a horse is abandoned at a consignment farm, it means the owner stops paying the monthly care fees. Legally and practically, that horse is abandoned and can be disposed of in many ways. All right.
Okay, so we're gonna take a second here, San. Imagine you are known as Frail Bones Jim. That's your name, right? Like you're known to be frail and Frail Bones Jim, and then like your family, in order to like maintain, they like in order to like keep the family legacy going, they set you up for an arranged marriage with Pelvis Destroyer Jenny. Are you thinking you're gonna have a good time?
You know what? You shouldn't judge a person based on their name, but they're really setting them up for like a crazy expectation. Okay. Yuko Miyahara, Urara's caretaker, established a fund at Marfa Farm to ensure Haru Urara could enjoy the rest of her life in peace, chewing her fan donation delicious ryegrass every day. She would jump at the smallest sound or object, whine when she was alone because she felt lonely, and then be aggressive and cranky with everyone. She's a noisy horse in many ways. She wrote on Urara's blog, describing Urara with sweet words. Finally, Haru Urara had a place where she belonged and was showered with love. We wish her all the best that a horse could ask for.
I'm aware, but I'm translating.
They never forget her strong spirit.
I'm aware, Scion, but I was like translating it to like human beings.
Yeah, it's like
it's a metaphor.
A semi-bad like example because it's not marriage. It's
fuck
just
you.
a one-night stand.
Fuck you. Michael Cable will kick your ass, dude.
It's a one-night stand that might be reoccurring if you don't produce any results.
Okay, but like if your parents assign you a one-night stand, you're in hell. That's I don't know what the fuck's going on in your life. You need to get fucking help.
Imagine if we lived in a society where people just fuck once and then that was that. God, I wanted to end it on a sweet note because that message was very heartwarming, and then we're immediately going straight into, dude, imagine people fucking.
We all know that it was, very heartwarming, good story, 10 out of 10, good times were had, but also
Deep impact, am I right? Just imagine that is such a good name for a horse made for breathing. Deep impact.
Well, one, it was a horse made for racing first. They don't.
Nah, I refuse.
They were a Triple Crown horse. They're like.
Basically, the life of a competitive horse is raise forever with their children. If you're good, you get to fuck and pass on your bloodline while your owner gets millions. Go on farming so that people give a shit about you or just die.
Yeah,
All of them
and we should
lead to you dying anyway. It's just about how you get there.
No, a bunch of the horses actually end up fully immortal. Like we figured that out. We figured out horse immortality.
When they start fucking, they never stop.
The correct immortality, but just for horses. That was why it was so sad when Aurora died and then all the horses got raptured, because we invested so much money in that technology.
Aurora was a catalyst of immortality for horses, and now they're all gone.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful thing about how
horses at that tier end up at the glue factory. That's the tragedy.
Their story is very inspirational because despite the fact that like he wasn't the best or anything and like a bunch of things happened to her, at the end of the day she was still able to find a place that she could call home, and she was eventually just kind of given this very lucky like
find a place where she ended
spotlight.
up fucking jumping at every sound and just had it's,
Okay, but,
it's
like,
the
she
story
had
of a
a
horse
really
who
caring
failed
owner that
every
actually
race they ever
tried their
did and then
best.
had anxiety for fucking 10 years.
I'm saying, listen, motherfucker, if I get traumatized, but I end up at a loving home where people take care of me, at least I'm in a lovely home, and I'm still traumatized, but at least I'm somewhere good. Like, yeah, I would like to not be traumatized, but guess what? Life fucking happens, bro.
I didn't even hear about being traumatized. I think that just like the horse is naturally skittish.
But then fuck you, your point is even less valid. Shut the fuck up.
What do you mean my point? I'm not like saying, hey, we should all fucking we should all kill a horse right now. They don't deserve our respect.
I think both Mineshi, but also the person who took care of the horse afterwards, after, what was her name? The bitch. I'm gonna call her the bitch, after the bitch abandoned her.
Really judgmental, man.
I'm gonna be judgmental, man. That fucking person got to fucking just fuck over Aurora a bunch and fuck over his trainer and just kind of fly off into the sunset. So for all I care, fucking suck a fat dick.
By the way, we've been in this zone longer than we have all of the previous 5 zones.
Yeah, I
It
wanna
feels like.
die. I wanna die.
Well, it's probably you are the one destined to find the shiny in this zone, and you've spent half the time reading about this horse, so that's really slowed us down.
Yeah, Marfa Farm, Cyan. I'm saying the people at Marfa Farm were also like pretty goated for like taking care of Aurora after everything. Although I will say, did Mineshi pass away, or did they never get in contact with Mineshi after everything happened? Like, is it just normal to not, like, I don't know, take contact with, like, the old owner of a horse? Especially if you happen
Probably
to know
moved
there
on
was,
to
like, a
train other
complicated
horses.
history.
Who knows? I don't know. I don't keep track.
Bro, I'm not fucking asking you, uneducated bitch.
This will be on the test later for us. You better fucking study up.
I ask a fucking mechanic what they're doing with my car, and you come in and go, well, you know, at least the lights are on.
That sounds like a not good percentage.
But
given
like,
that every
man, I'm not gonna
race-
fucking sit there and act as if Mineshi was an asshole just because his horses didn't win.
Well, his job is to make the horses win.
Like, if anything, like, I'm gonna be fucking honest with you. We have no idea how much work goes into, like, quote unquote, taming horses and, like, making them good enough for, like, these specific entertainment based, like, races. So the fact that like he wasn't able to get a lot of wins, maybe be because he was more gentle with the horses than people normally were. Like the horses are out there getting fucking spanked just to front faster. But again, all of that shit is just part of things where I'm like, there's so much that goes on with like people and animals, where I'm just kind of sitting there like, am I the only one that's kind of a little weirded out by like all of the stuff we kind of just do, just because they happen to be animals?
Well, I don't know, man.
Like, I fucking love that how I was able to be like have a bunch of fans and be given grass all the time. What I don't like is the prospect of imagining somebody trying to forcibly turn her into a racehorse, and then if she fails, they kill her. And I'm not saying Neshi would do that, but I'm saying it's just like natural for someone to be like, oh well, my horse failed. All right, pop. Because suddenly that horse just can't fucking exist, I guess, because we.
Yeah, but like I'm
fucking...
gonna circle back. How many of you guys have ridden a horse before?
Oh my god, dude, I'm trying to remember. I feel like there's a slight part of my brain that feels like I must have ridden a horse at one point in my life, but I do not remember.
He's flashing back to his previous lives where he was a horse archer.
And I did not give a fuck about that horse. Which is why I'm an extreme empath right now for horses.
Yeah, you're repenting for your horse crimes as a past life.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, man. Like just the character, the Uma Musume character of Haruara is fucking inspirational as fuck. Like, just being like this fucking, to put it bluntly, to be a loser and then still have that positive attitude to just be like, you know what? No, fuck that. I'm gonna keep trying and trying and trying. Fuck yeah, I fuck with that shit. But also learning about Haruara's real story, it's like way more tragic and stuff. But it's still kind of really like sweet that at the end she was able to at least have some, I would say, years of just her being able to just kind of exist and just be allowed to like just be a horse.
Time to be ridden
and just
a horse.
exist. You know, like that's another aspect of like what makes the Uma horses more interesting is the fact that also if you take all these stories from real life that they are inspired by and you apply it to like how these characters act, it does make them seem so much more interesting. But that's how character work. And
Yeah, I would also say
writing
that
works,
you know
right?
if you watch The Greatest Showman, you're probably going to be pretty inspired by the story of P.T. Barnum. But he was a fucking dick. He was a bag of trash.
No. I'm gonna be frank with you. I saw that movie before I knew who the fuck he was, and then when I learned,
I'm sorry you don't have a soul, you fucking son of a bitch.
I was like, damn, I really like that movie, and now I'm sad.
Yeah. I'm saying, like, you can make an inspiring story out of a lot of things.
Yeah, but I'm saying that you can.
And I
find
get
inspiration
Haruara
from
did
a
not
real
like
story.
didn't manipulate a bunch of people to be freaks in their little freak show. And profit off of
Like, I
the
think the
fucking
inspirational part of his story is the fact that he is the bad guy, and and the people who were willing to like do whatever they could to find a place in the world are the interesting people in that case.
No, but like
Thank you,
the
Zion.
story as written for the show is for the movie is that he never gave up and believed in his dream. You know, that's
or sorry, the movie, I should say. The movie was really good at telling the story of like all the characters in it, and they all had their own motivations and
I don't know, like
things
half of
going
them
on.
only appeared like in 2 scenes that are made like.
No,
I get what
listen,
you mean.
I'm
There
not saying
are.
the entire cast had like stories, but I'm saying the people who actually had stories, there were more than just him. There was him. There was
I
Zac
do also
Efron's
find
character.
it interesting that like for all they attempt to like make him a pure hero, like there's no evidence that him and that singer lady ever had anything go on. So like they added a controversy to a controversial man that didn't happen. It's kind of interesting.
Wait, sorry. I'm gonna say Hugh Jackman's character because I did not remember the real name.
P.T. Barnum.
Hugh Jackman and the singer lady had a relationship in the movie. I thought it was Zac Efron and the singer lady.
No, Zac Efron and the trapeze artist lady have a relationship.
Oh, well, she was singing
This-
too, so I don't know what the fuck you meant.
Well, they
with
all
singer
sing.
lady.
It's a goddamn musical.
I know, that's why I got confused, man. I don't know what the fuck you mean, the singer lady. I'm
The
like,
person,
yeah, they all sing.
the
It's a
singer from
movie.
Europe.
Like the big one, the one who's hairy.
The one who he brings, like she like performs and then she becomes over and then she like falls in love with him and then they get caught in making out
They
in
get
the like
caught.
newspaper. They get caught with a C.
No, they get hot.
Yeah, they get hot and heavy, dude. It's
Yeah, no, I mean, I love that movie, dude. Like, I as much as like the original story kind of makes me sad because like that's just reality sometimes.
oh well, yeah, dude.
I do
P.T.
really
Barnum's a
fuck with
son
the
of a
Greatest Showman.
bitch.
What?
P.T. Barnum's a son of a bitch. But have I seen The Greatest Showman 5 times, most of which in theaters?
Yeah, no,
Yes.
I don't think there's anything wrong with liking the fucking movie because it's an awesome movie. Just, it's like with the case of Hamilton, where like I love Hamilton, but I also understand when people are like, yeah, well, I hope you don't like take everything literally from the musical because there's a lot more going on with people like Hamilton in real life.
No, dude. Hamilton
like the
was
fact
pretty
that he's
great.
possibly a murderer.
Who isn't these days, though?
These days, not me.
That's what they all say after the murders.
You know what they also say? Who isn't a murderer these days? Dude, I'm begging you. Can you find a fucking shiny? Just say
Nah, man, I'm
right
begging
now.
you. Can you find a shiny?
Bro, I have not found a dick butt.
Yeah, that's why you need to find it. End us off with a 4-2 score. We go into the sunset. Everything's fine.
In the end of endless, fuck.
We gotta be getting close. It's like
I have to admit some of them. I swear to God.
1,
there's
2,
no fucking-
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Just in the face of endless misery, we still find ways to define our being even ourselves. There. I said
So the
quote
thing
that I
is,
made up,
Cores,
that
even if you
looks-
did miss them, they would still be there.
Well, where are they?
Are they behind us? Forrest, turn when you do your next cycle, turn around and walk backwards and see if the 2 birds on top of the fucking newsstand are shiny.
All right. That would be fucking stupid.
Any other externals? Because we're seeing at least 10 Pokemon per cycle. So again, it should take us, like, between the two of us, we should have to do 50 each resets. And if each reset is about a minute, and then, you know, we've been at it for about an hour, that means we should have done 60, meaning we're over
We
odds.
have not been
But
here
you
an
also,
hour.
we did. I commented on how little time it took us to do the other shinies, and then we've gotten here, and then we've been stuck in the void.
I do not believe that this specific zone we've been stuck for a full hour. If the stream is like a full hour, I get it.
The stream is 2 hours and 10 minutes.
No fucking way!
We have a counter for it, dude. I have the exact
That's
time.
insane! How has it already been 2 hours?
I don't know, man.
What the
Time
fuck?
progresses. Wait, dude, I remembered Pokemon Go's having a community day. Let me get a Pokemon in Pokemon Go, and then that'll free us.
Oh my fucking god. You know what, I'll give it to you.
You give what to me?
I'll give you that one. Just because I've also been reading chat instead of trying to have things.
I'm joking mostly. I am just gonna. I am checking my.
Mostly,
my
he's not
Pokemon.
joking. He said mostly. He's not joking.
Yeah, if I get a shiny Numel, which isn't spawning, I'll count it.
If you get a shiny Numel, you're giving that to me. I don't give a fuck.
Man extorts me for shiny Numel.
Numel is Gen 3, right?
Yep.
You know what? Oh god, I can't remember his name. What's the turtle one called with the big volcano in the back?
Torkoal.
Torkoal? Man, we need more Torkoals. Numel is way too fucking popular. We need more Torkoals in our fucking games. Fucking Numel and Camerupt, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, guys, Numel is a fucking. He's a shill. He's a nepo baby. Numel's dad works for the Pokemon Company. That's why he keeps appearing.
Swear to God, Numel, get the fuck out of here.
I want a real Pokemon like Torkoal.
Yeah!
Real pick himself up by the bootstraps kind of Pokemon.
Pick himself up by the shell. Man.
Oh yeah, I
mean,
forgot. I forgot. For no shinies appear in zone 8. It's illegal.
God forbid I have some fun.
I want
Is
you
this
to get it,
what's fun
man.
is? Is this fun to you?
Going dry,
Is
no.
this what you spend your money on?
What do you mean, my money?
Pokemon? Is this what you spend your money for? So you can run around and fucking feel like a miserable little fuck?
Yeah, pretty much.
God. I play gacha games and I'm disappointed in you.
I don't know, man. It's pretty good when they come up and they're a different color and they like give you the sparkle sound and your brain gets tickled by that.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's pretty
Sort
good
of.
when I hit the 22 on the roulette table.
Yeah, dude.
But I always like when I get $22 back, but I lost 1,000. It feels good.
You know, I don't pay them for a copy every time I reset here, right? Like I'm not like, hey, here's another $60. Can I have a
Honestly,
fucking...
we're starting to get to that era where everything's gonna be subscription, man.
And when we do, well, we'll revolt, and you know, you bring the guillotine, I'll bring the chips. You know.
I don't know if I want to be the one contributing with the guillotine. I feel like there's other people that would be more like happily obliged to bring a guillotine.
Yeah, they already have one. You would have to go buy one at the store.
Like me, I would probably bring. Okay, what are we doing? Like, what is the objective of that specific like moment? Are we trying to just murder a bunch of people, or are we actually trying to convince people to not be greedy?
I don't know, man.
Because I feel like murder doesn't solve anything, and I mean, maybe that's a hot take.
Wow, dude, he believes that violence doesn't solve all problems. He believes that you can reach other conclusions through other means.
You know, at least, the alpha chances in this game are better than the shiny chances.
Oh yeah, the alpha chance is 5%.
Oh, what?
What do you mean?
It's only 5?
I think so.
That's crazy.
Except for Camerupt over there. Camerupt's a static. He's always
What the fuck is
he's
this
always
shiny
alpha.
chance then?
1 in 1,000.
What the? Why did
And
I
that's
agree
because
to
you have the
this?
shiny charm.
Why did I fucking agree to this? Why did I agree to step on my balls 1,000 times with a chance of one good run?
Well, the thing is, you know, you're seeing a lot of guys.
Like,
Let's say
I
there's
still
10
get my
Pokemon
ball
in here.
stopped, but one of them might also give me a little nudge at the end, just for good measure.
Yeah, one might stomp and then do a little tug, and then that's what you're after.
You know, 999 people will just stomp my ass, but at least one of them will rip my dick off so that I don't have to feel anymore.
Yeah, one of them will shoot you so that you're free from the mortal coil that's tormenting you.
One of them will bring the guillotine.
One of them is the child that has the gun.
Okay, we're done. You're done. Stream is over. You're done. We have moved past child.
Yeah, at this point they're probably an adult with a gun. They've been waiting so long.
It's grandpa with a gun. Unfortunately, I died of old age, so it doesn't matter anymore. I have been free thinking, like, the idea of possibly being alive in a zombie apocalypse.
He's really into the idea now. He's like, actually, that's the way I want to be.
No, like, I'm trying really hard to figure out reasons to stick around. Because to me, the societal collapse that occurs from a zombie apocalypse, and first of all, if we somehow die to a zombie apocalypse, that apocalypse has to be fucking potent. Nice nature. Every time you say that name, Sion, I'm always just reminded that, oh yeah, half of my name online is Force Nature. So I'm always like, you know what? I am nice.
So far as the way that I see it, right?
Yeah.
If you're in the zombie apocalypse and you're gonna die, you're gonna die. You know, like that's just the way it is. So like, I don't know why you would choose.
Wait, so wait, so what? Okay, first of all, you just ended the entire discussion there because you said, "Well, you're going to die," and it's like, "All right, well,
No,
I'm going to die," and there's nothing more to be said.
If you're going to die in the zombie apocalypse, like I don't know why you would go. Like you're in a dangerous situation. You are always like, hey, I would die in the zombie apocalypse because hey, the societal collapse. Like, yeah, if the societal collapse is gonna get you, this is like, why go out of your way for it? You should be trying your best to survive and move on and find something better through living life, the same way you do every day. Like, don't you wake up and be like, I guess I have to go the fuck to work, which sucks.
I also have to believe that people generally are going to be inclined to be, nice to me.
I don't know, man. You believe the best, and when they shoot you because they're evil, then well, you tried.
If they're evil, they're not just going to shoot me. Have you not seen any Walking Dead?
I've seen The Walking Dead.
Have you seen all of it?
I've seen, I think, most of it. Yeah, I think.
What is most of it? I'm curious. How many seasons are there again? 11?
400. It was the only thing keeping that network alive, so I assume they invested a lot.
Here's a reversal of the zombie apocalypse discussion. How bad does a zombie apocalypse have to be for you to just give up?
I don't think there is a just give up. Because like what is it? What counts is
World War C, where they are actively like extremely fast and they can just basically act as like ants, where they can.
Yeah, they're probably gonna get me, but I'm gonna be trying my fucking best for them not to the whole time.
So you're gonna get a fucking AK and you're gonna be like, "Come get me, bitches."
Yeah.
What if it was a gas-based one, like The Last of Us, where there was no way of like you could literally just be gassed at any point and die?
Well, that fucking sucks, I guess, man.
But you're just gonna keep living?
Yeah, because at the end of it, like, so like let's just take a second here, and the worst case scenario you've pitched is that at any moment I could die, which is true of real life. I'm
giving them as examples of like I'm trying to increase the situation of the outbreak.
Yeah, but my issue here, right, is like if you look at this and you go, my worst case scenario is that I die in the apocalypse, right? What is my benefit of deciding to die in the apocalypse?
How far would it have to go for you to just give up on any chances of trying to survive?
When I'm bleeding out from being bitten by too many zombies. I'm not
saying, oh, well, you're already on your way to die and you're going to die, so who cares? I'm saying an outbreak occurs. How severe does the outbreak have to be for you to just not even try?
Well, if the military doesn't manage to stop it, I guess like what is the definition of not trying? Like,
well, not trying is literally the definition of you hear on the news our society is collapsing, this isn't happening, like the world is going to end right now.
Like I just walk off a fucking cliff?
Well, fuck.
Like I think well fuck is the first thing I say in any of these situations, but I'm still gonna do my best. I'm not gonna just like walk out and let them eat me.
To be like, well fuck, alright, gun to head.
Never. It never happens. There's no situation. Because the worst thing they can do to me is kill me. And in your situation, I'm just doing it for them.
But what if there was a virus that's put you through
Okay,
like
what if there's a zombie? Okay,
scientifically
so
proven
you know,
torture as you turn?
okay, so here's the pitch. I guess I've found the solution. It's a zombie outbreak where these zombies will actually imprison and torture you forever. They're going to make you
The
immortal
virus will turn
and
you
torture
into
you.
into a bag of flesh that will be like sentient and internally suffering.
Yeah, and you feel it forever, and then you're a bag of ever feeling flesh forever.
Pandemic tier.
Yeah, so like I guess in that situation I would have a gun on me so that the second I know it's gonna happen, I can get myself out of the situation. But I wouldn't just like
There
preempt
is
it.
chaos on the streets. There is fog everywhere. You have to somehow get outside and not breathe in this air that will turn you into a flesh amalgamation. And you decide.
Well, like, how
now
quickly does
bring
it get
gun
me?
with
'Cause, like,
just
I
in
guess-
case.
I guess if it's an airborne fog of instant death, I'm gonna I'll take the out, I guess. And it's not even
I'll just
instant death;
stay
it's
at
instant
home.
eternal
I'll
torment.
just wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna like put on a gas mask and then look like that kid
You
in
have a
Doctor
gas
Who.
mask at home?
No, but I'll make one out of sponges.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll MacGyver that shit, dude.
Yeah, I believe in you. Dead Rising that shit.
We've invented a fucking we've invented a super plague that makes you immortal and eternally suffering. I think I can make a
Okay,
gas
but we
mask.
aren't you, man. That was one person. Fucking Scion.
Yeah, that's you know that's I guess I take the out in the zombies make you immortal but always tortured. You know, that's the bar. But if the downside is the zombies will kill me. If the downside is the zombies will eventually kill me, I don't really see the benefit to the answer of I kill myself before they can.
A really slow zombie snail is approaching, but you're immortal.
Yeah, like I don't really get like I don't how do I win by being like I got myself before
don't
the
win.
zombies got me?
There is no winning here.
Yeah, but like why is that better for you? Like why in your life is like well the zombies are here. I guess inevitably I'm going to be killed by a zombie. Better shoot myself right
it's
now.
not a matter of, oh, well, eventually I'm going to die to zombies. That's not my point for why I wouldn't stick around. My point is that I do not wish to live in the aftermath society that exists after the collapse of normal society.
Yeah, but like what if we manage to solve it and it's good? Humanity has like
What?
humanity made it to the
Solving it?
fucking
What is
moon, my
solving
guy.
it?
Like
Going back to medieval fucking era?
I think we way beat medieval era. There are still fucking books around. You know, like we can like once we solve the zombie problem, we don't have to be like, well, I guess no one remembers how to make a goddamn circuit board. I guess we're all gonna have to walk the fields again.
No, but my point is that like that the part of the zombie apocalypse that is the most important factor is not the zombies themselves. Even though I was making a joke out of like how severe it had to be, the main point is like how humanity responds to a worldwide like societal collapse, basically. And I find that the way that humanity works when it is back to its primal state of, oh, wait a minute.
Fours, you're
We
not
got
gonna
it.
believe it. You get this point, but technically I also get this point.
Fuck off.
So you get the true point. I get the I got fucked point. Because
What
right
happened? What
before
happened?
you, I caught a Pidgey right over here, next to Zone 8.
Okay.
But you got it in Zone 8, so you get the point.
No. Listen, if you wanted to add in the Pidgeys and we started looking at them and you caught one, it counts.
Well, I don't know, man. I'm giving you that point, and we will end off. I guess we can give us both a point, and then we got me to 5 and you to 2,
We gotta roll
and
the wheel
that's.
again.
Are we going for one more?
Why would we end right now? Just keep going.
It's been 2.5 hours, Force.
Okay, so what are you, pussy?
Force being like, we have been eternally tormented. Also, Force, gotta put me back in.
Put me back in, coach. I'm ready. No, we were having a good discussion, and just because I caught the shiny, I don't want it to end.
Okay, we got Zone 14. It was
Alright,
it's the 5th time that it's been fucking right next to Zone 20. Like the line was about to be Zone 20. What even is Zone 14?
It's a Aeron
Oh,
and
it's
Agron stuff.
Oh, it's the Aron Zone. I fucking love the
I actually like
Aron
this
Zone.
It's a good zone. But anyway, the main point of Apocalypsis. The main point isn't necessarily about the apocalypse or the zombies or what have you. It is about the human aspect, and I feel that I personally do not feel inclined to partake in the more primal version of modern society, because I feel that, okay, in a way, that is kind of where my faultiness though changes, because when I'm thinking about society in the worst possible way, I do not wish to live in like a more primal version of the society we live in today. But at the same time, I believe, as of right now in my life, that it's not necessarily society's problem that things are the way they are. The problem is like a lot of people at the top just fucking over a lot of people at the bottom. And a lot of people at the bottom are good people.
And what about the great equalizer of being killed by zombies?
Well, that's just a natural fucking occurrence of life. Like, that shit just happens.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, I don't give up. I don't back down. Yeah, there's gonna be challenges.
Either, but it's one of those things where, like, even if I were to continue, what am I living for? Like, just for myself? I don't really, like, care.
What are you living for right now, Forrest? What's your future? What's on the
now is that I'm living for the future of, like, all the things that society can offer me. And if it's a zombie apocalypse, there's nothing left except for people for me to work for.
Well, no, there's future, there's, benefits, there's good things, bad things, medium things.
And like, I realize it sounds kind of bad for me to be like, well, if it's only me working for people, why wouldn't I care? But like, that's just the truth of the matter, is that as of right now in my life, I'm very focused on myself and what I can do.
By the way, San, how many people?
Would I give my life to save others? Yes, I would. I would be scared, I would be crying, I would be a fucking sniveling mess, but ultimately I would die for other people.
No, I'm not one for one trading.
I guess it depends on the situation too, regardless if it's one or if it's many, right? Like, what situation am I sacrificing myself for? Like, if it's just a case of, okay, again, can you give me an example of a scenario where someone could die, but I can somehow sacrifice myself without it being stupid? Because again, a lot of sacrifices kind of are stupid.
There's
But you
a
have to be
bear
a good
about to
example
attack
of a
two people,
sacrifice.
and you could distract the bear, and the bear could probably kill you because it's a fucking bear.
What about it? What if it was a trolley problem, but it was you on the track versus 5 people?
I would like to think that there is a number at which I would do it, and I don't know what that number is, but also it would depend on
So my
who,
number is
right?
1, but I need to know the situation because I'm not just gonna fucking.
What the fuck do you mean? Like, why is your, like, what are you benefiting the universal system by, like, saving one person for the cost of yourself?
There is no reason for me to care about the universal value of the system or whatever the fuck you just spoke of. But at the end of the day, the main plot point is that I do not wish to see another person die, and I am willing to die to save this other person.
Well, if I don't know that, then sorry, the kid's gone. Because I cannot make a change based off of information I don't have.
I'm going to save the kid regardless, but me not knowing doesn't make the okay. If I don't know Scion, then the prompt is pointless.
You do not know that he will do this, but you could save him anyway.
I would probably
Like,
save
yeah,
the shot
there's like
regardless,
some
but I
amount of
don't
like
want to add
if
in
you're
the fact that I don't know.
you know, one, the kid could die tomorrow, and then what have I done but give him an extra day? Or her.
But you won't know, you'll be dead. So why would you care? As in, why would you care about whether or not the kid died the next day? All that mattered is the fact that you saved them that one day when you died.
Well, yeah, but like what like I'm
can't
sorry, but I like
predict.
being
You
alive.
can't predict how long someone is going to live and then act as if, oh, well, it wasn't worth it, because you're not going to be alive to care.
I like being alive, so I wouldn't save the kid. That's the secret, you know? Like,
Alright, well, I'm going to kill you just for the kid.
it's kind of fucking rude, man. Like, I'm not threatening the
No,
kid.
Dion, I said I would save the child, regardless.
Forrest
Why
thinks
would you
he's a
say I
perfect
would
moral
kill the
entity, but
child?
honestly, fucking, you know, I believe that we all believe in ourselves that we would try to do what's morally right, but at the end of the day, fight or flight is a response, and there are two options on it. But, well, technically, three with freeze.
I accept the fact that if I'm faced with the idea of death, I will be fucking terrified, but there is such a thing as the ability of the human being to overcome their own instincts and rise above that and still do something like beyond the instincts, the instincts of nature. That's why people like soldiers exist, who are out there waging war for stupid fucking reasons, and they're facing death all the time, and they just have to deal with that shit.
Yeah. But I don't think that there's a reason that I'm not one, you know? Like,
You can make the choice to not be one. Fuck, I'm not a soldier, but I would probably fucking become one if my country was invaded. Which could happen. Cross my fingers.
I don't actually know. Like, I just think that overall we want to think that we would do the right thing, but it's hard to describe in actual, like, when we're working at the pure hypothetical level, right? There's the difference between like asking yourself what you would do in the trolley problem, and there's a fucking trolley in front of you, and you're gonna see some amount of people's goo explode out of their body all over the place. You're gonna be in a different fucking mindset that maybe doesn't run the exact calculation.
When you say moral paragon, is that a positive thing?
Yes, definitionally. That's what a paragon means.
Well, I didn't remember, so thanks. It's hard to say because at the end of the day, all of us are capable of good as much as we are capable of evil.
I think maybe 5 to 10% of us are truly selfless and would, no matter what, make the right decision, even in the like.
But what is the right decision?
Chips
That's the
down.
problem.
Well, you know, the right decision to them, I guess. You know, so who knows what the. I think 10% of us would sacrifice themselves to save the child.
Working on different places,
Well, yeah,
different
because
cultures have different kinds of morality.
you know what? You're right. We should all kill that kid.
In conclusion, fuck that kid.
Especially because he's gonna fix the zombie apocalypse, but he hasn't told anyone.
Fucking piece of shit.
Has the secret, but just is keeping it as a little thing for himself to know. Fuck that guy. I do want an Aron. That would be very cool.
Oh, that would be so cool if I could get an Aggron shiny, because Aggron is very cool and it's also nicknamed the Wall. Because I saw that one video I sent.
You also love Pink Floyd. Is that who made the? Yeah.
We can go a little bit longer, by the way. We don't have to finish, but like.
I don't know, man. We have to get a shiny here, otherwise we're stuck here forever. That's the rules.
I'm just saying that if you need to leave.
now, Forrest. Given that you're a moral paragon who would sacrifice yourself to save the kid, we're gonna do a little twist, right? You walk into a room and you see a kid pointing a gun at another kid, and the kid who has the gun pointed at them will solve the zombie apocalypse, but you don't know this. Do you shoot the first kid with your gun?
With my gun, I now also have.
Yeah, you also have a gun. It's the
Am
same
I
thing as
seeing the
sacrificing
first
yourself.
kid- Am I seeing the first kid pulling the trigger?
No, he has the gun pointed at the other kid, and you know
And
that he
my
will.
first instinct, according to you, is to shoot him.
He says, "If you don't kill me, I'll kill him." As you walk
Well,
in the
first of all,
door.
that's not how you say hello, young man. No, there are several ways you can handle that situation.
You shoot the child.
No,
Why not?
because I'm not going to shoot a child like that.
But he's gonna shoot a child if you don't. The amount of children
Okay,
shot in the
do you know
ecosystem
what
stays
else
the same.
happens? You know what else happens?
He goes to
People
prison.
kill each other in the Middle East. Am I going to the Middle East to stop that shit?
You should.
You should too. Hop on that bitch. Get on a plane right now.
I don't want to.
Well, fucking suck for suck then, bitch. Kill the shot.
Don, do you shoot the child? Yes or no? No explanation beyond.
If you want zombies to be considered human beings, Scion, just watch Warm Bodies. It's actually a good movie. Also, I know that the Middle East comment is a little weird, but my main point.
Yeah, like people are
is
shooting
that-
each other everywhere, and you're like very specifically picking one area of the world.
Well, no, I'm picking a very common area for things like that to happen.
Yeah, but like
unfortunately.
people are shooting each other in my city probably every day.
Right now, outside my door, there is two children about to shoot each other. And what should I do, Force? Should I stop them? I do believe that I would try to stop the child because at the end of the day, I wanted to try and do something to resolve the situation in a manner that. Oh,
Okay,
fuck!
but oh, dude, it's Onyx.
What you do?
Yeah, you should save, by the way. And there we go.
Out of here.
And with that, we end 5-3, and that's the official score. That goes into the
How do you have
books.
5?
What do you mean?
Fucking 5. Jesus.
You have 3? That's not that many off of 5.
I don't feel like we did 8 shiny hunts. That's crazy.
Well, I had Stunfisk, I had Delibird, I had Clefable, I had Pidgey, and I had Barbaracle or Binacle. And there we go.
Drag on
Do you want to
these
evolve that into a Steelix, by the way?
Oh yeah, is that one of those you have to send to someone?
Yeah, that's a trade evolution.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. You have to give him a metal coat first.
Oh, right.
And do you want the
Hold on.
Delibird? You didn't get an Eevee, so I don't know if you want the Delibird or not.
Hold on. Okay, sorry, what were you saying?
Do you want Delibird?
I'll take a Delibird.
Okay.
Alright,
Trade, faraway players.
Trade.
So go to the middle.
Hold on. Communicating.
Go to the middle of the keyboard. Down the middle of the
Yeah.
keyboard. Up the middle of the keyboard. So it should
Wait.
be a palindrome.
Like that?
2 to 0, 0 to 2.
Wait, 2, 0, 0, 2.
No. 2, 5, 8, 0. 0,
2,
8,
5,
5, 2.
Okay, you said the middle of the keyboard, so.
Yeah, the middle of the keyboard. Here's Delibird.
Oh, it's purple.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for today, Scion. We had a lot of fun and we got into interesting conversations.
Yeah, we had a lot of good discussions. And now Scion, as the final question of today's stream, would you kill Haru or Ara to stop the horse rapture from happening and stealing all of our immortal horses? Or would you let them die normally? And thus cause the horse rapture?
I don't know what to send you now.
I don't know, man. Figure out something.
I don't have any duplicates of anything.
Like, you have no duplicates of any Pokemon?
No, I get rid of them.
Well, you could just leave me your Steelix forever.
Hold on. I got you. He said no, by the way.
Yeah. Scion wants all horses to be gone. That's what he just said to us.
Damn. Face.
Cancelled.
I trust any of Scion's decisions, even the ones I hate.
I have no faith in Scion.
Okay, the Steelix does look better as a shiny than the Onyx does.
Oh yeah, the Steelix looks sick as fuck, dude. I was looking at that and going like, I need to get myself a Steelix.
Oh, they're already dead? Deaf? Damn.
Yeah, but like, the whole reference was that the horse raptures happened and there are no more horses ever, and thus you can never have another horse that you enjoy. That's the cost.
Which generation does Electros get introduced in?
Gen 5, I think.
Oh, damn. Okay. It's gonna be a while.
Electros 604. Yeah. Generation 5. Your boy knows his things.
I think you're supposed to change those, Scion. I think it's supposed to be don't cry because it's over. Smile
No,
because it
he wants
happened.
you. He's crying because he's remembering all of the horses that don't exist anymore. If you walked right into Area 20 and found your shiny, I would have been mad at you.
Why?
Gotta go to the center, dude. See what your alphas are.
But now when I actually know how shiny hunting works properly, I can do that occasionally when I feel like it.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to figure out how it works for the longest time. And you know, it was as simple as just clicking the fucking button. I find a shiny Malamar randomly in here.
Like I've gone way over odds on Malamar. Like I deserve a Malamar. The game just refuses to let me have him.
What generation is Malamar?
I want to say he's Gen 6.
Okay.
Like, I think Malamar is native to this region.
I'm definitely super curious to see all the generational Pokemon from the older games.
Yeah.
Like, okay, which generation started, like, reintroducing older Pokemon?
Generation 2.
Okay, I should rephrase that. Which generation started making, like, half the roster old Pokemons?
Generation 2?
Alright, let me rephrase that one more time. Which generation made more than 75% of all Pokemon older Pokemon?
I guess that would be Generation 3.
No, no. Generation 3 had a bunch of new ones.
Yeah, like it depends on what you mean, right? Like,
Okay, I literally mean that when they made Ruby and Sapphire, they invented new Pokemon for those games.
yeah. Like, are you meaning in the regional Pokedex?
Yes, I'm talking about
Like-
the Pokemon you can catch in each game.
Because you can catch a bunch, like, Gen 4 definitely has you catching a bunch of the Pokemon in the same game.
Like, if I put
Old
up
and
Ruby and
new.
Sapphire, I can't catch fucking Charizard.
Yeah, because you need to trade him from Fire Red, but like
I
you
also
could get a
can't catch
Charizard.
Nidoking.
He's also in Fire Red. You would need to trade him.
Yes, but that's not a fucking.
Like, technically speaking, if you're wondering what, like, most games have old Pokemon in them, right? It tends to be a mix of new Pokemon and old Pokemon. X and Y have the least amount of new Pokemon at like 79 or something. The most new Pokemon added in a single region is Black and White, because you can't, like, Black and White is the exception that you cannot catch. Like, in the course of the main game before the post game, you cannot catch a single old Pokemon. Every Pokemon in Black and White is new.
That's good.
Because it was sort of it was supposed to be a soft reboot, but people didn't like that. People were like, "Hey, where the fuck is Magikarp? I'll kill a man if I can't catch it."
Oh, see, fuck people, man. I only want new shit.
And then pretty much we get around 100 every time. Some more, some less, you know.
Yeah, like, listen, man, I get it, man. You want your fucking. I'm talking to the fans here. I know you want your fucking. I want my Nidoking, I want my Magikarp, I want my fucking goddamn Goomba Goo, but, like, fuck off. Just let them make new Pokemon and have them be fucking for the region. I do not need to see fucking Squirtle show up every fucking game just because you like him. Like, it's fine, but also at the same time, I don't think it's wrong if they fucking decide to do at least one game where it's just new Pokemon.
Yeah.
But I guess also, isn't Black and White the one people like the least?
No, Black and White's beloved.
Okay, I thought it was Diamond and Pearl that was beloved.
No, one, every game's beloved. Kind of, we were in the phase where X and Y was considered the worst, but we've also gone far enough forward that people are actually like turning around on it.
Bro, I've seen people turn around on Sword and Shield. That's how like old that game is now.
Which is kind of crazy. Well, one, Sword and Shield was never as bad as people gave it credit for. Like, people hated Sword and Shield, and that was weird.
I think that having hatred for that game is crazy because it's so boring to begin with. There's just no emotional value from it.
Well, you know what? Fuck you, man. It's a good game. It's so boring. You should, if you even gain any form of joy from it, you should go to a doctor and be euthanized so that you're no longer stealing value from society.
No.
I wonder if you can like do resets this way. So like, if you run far enough over here.
Sam commented on the DLC of Sword and Shield.
Yeah, except that it's not DLC as the form like as the end game, right? The end game was the end game, and the end game was kind of shit. We can acknowledge that, but the DLC replaces the need to go to the store and buy Gun Edition, where the real game is, and we added a real post game to that. Because like, people even malign the fact that there's not as much post game, but like Emerald has more post game than fucking Ruby and Sapphire does, and you had to pay extra for it, right? Like that's what DLC is doing. DLC replaces the need for a third version that makes the game better.
But the DLC didn't make the game better.
And I would argue that the DLC packs are better than even like the added stuff in Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra put together are better than most of the post game / like third editions previously. But that's like my take. I don't think it's like universally like.
Now that I'm thinking about it, and I can only think of good examples right on the top of my head. And one series that comes to mind with this is, well, first of all, Ruby and Sapphire. I can't speak for how much Emerald improves them, because in reality, I played Ruby for so long, and then I tried a little bit of Emerald, but I don't remember all the differences because I never knew Ruby perfectly. But in Persona, when they make one game and then they make a different version of the game where they're basically just expanding on stuff, the second part kind of tends to be better just on the basis that they try to like improve upon things that already existed. And I think that general system of like, oh well, we released this game and then here's a different version where we added more stuff and we try to like change some of the older stuff, it tends to be more positive, but I can't think of any bad examples of it. But I'm bringing it up because you have any bad examples of it. And also, I know that like the opinion of like the Persona games on whether or not the newer versions are better than the originals is like good or bad. It's like totally opinionated. But
Yeah, it's a very
just to
controversial
introduce the
take.
conversation. Sorry?
Yeah, it's a controversial one. I'll give you that. We're gonna do 3 more resets and then I'm probably gonna end stream.
Yep. I've just been playing Xenoblade.
I see that.
I went back to the original Swordmaster class on Noah.
Oh, interesting.
Oh yeah, it shows long hair Mia.
Was that she wanted to be short hair, right? Like that.
She made a comment that it was really annoying to upkeep the hair, so
Yeah.
it was.
She was leaning towards short hair, so I chose short hair Mio.
Yeah.
Because it's her choice at
And
the end of the fucking day, man.
She was also asking for other people's opinions, and I was probably factoring in like,
Yeah.
you know, the fact that she's into somebody else's body and stuff.
And I do have to hold my fucking tongue because I have things that I want to say, but I'm not gonna.
I mean, if you're gonna hate on that whole section of the story, I'm gonna fucking kill you. So like, you know.
No, it's not that section of the story that I'm hating on.
Fuck, you're hating on this game, period. Fuck you.
I don't know. I don't know why you're assuming it's hate and not just, you know, something that I don't want to say. You know?
You are saying that it's hate, and you're like, I don't know why you assume I hate this thing I fucking hate.
I don't hate it. I just hate it, you know?
Yeah. Like a bitch. But Zion, were you happy with? Like, this sounds really bad for Ninja, but were you happy with seeing Ninja's playthrough? Did it give you any insightful perspectives on things that you already knew about the game from the time you played it? I wasn't able to catch the stream because of obvious spoilers, so I don't know what you guys were talking about.
He said, no, my stream sucked and I should throw myself into the sea.
Yeah, that's crazy, man, because I read, yeah, it was cool.
I think you need to get your eyes checked.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, if Xenoblade 4 doesn't happen and tell me a lot of answers to questions that have been left vague, I'm going to scream.
Okay, listen. I think that if that's what happened, and I mean, now I've already got some clues to figure out what to expect at the ending, so thanks for that.
What? There are questions that I felt were left unanswered. Like,
yeah, so now I know what kind of ending it's gonna be.
What do you mean? Like,
I'm just saying.
I know the whole, because there are questions left, the only thing you could be questioning is this. It's like the whole game was questions. They didn't answer shit for fucking 100 hours. Half of it's fucking meaningless. I don't. You need like a PhD in theology to even begin to scratch the surface.
No, I got it.
And allegedly the DLC answers my questions, but I'm not allowed to watch. I'm not allowed to play the DLC.
I was going to say before I was joking that like, if the DLC, like basically the DLC is your Xenoblade 4, basically. But also, if you require to play the other Xenoblade games before you play the Xenoblade 3 DLC.
Oh, and their DLCs. Don't forget about their DLCs.
Well, obviously, it's to be expected.
And you fucking know it, man. I don't need to play 100 different 100-hour RPGs to get a story. I already read One Piece. Like,
what about
I'm up to date.
RPGs to get a story?
You think I'm lying? You think it's a bit? I've done it. Well, technically I need to read these ones that are on my floor. They're on my floor because I need to read them. But
man, allergic to storytelling.
I like storytelling, motherfucker. I don't need.
I like storytelling when it's nice, concise, and doesn't take up more than.
You shouldn't need to like. You shouldn't need every part of an extended universe.
To One Piece and Pokemon. Anything else, not worthy.
All right, so if you tried to watch fucking Guardians of the Galaxy without seeing every Marvel movie before it, you should be shot in the streets, is what you're saying.
I did not say you should be shot in the streets.
You're saying that you don't deserve rights.
The Bible leaves unanswered questions, Zion? No.
I don't know, man. It's been a long time since I've read it. Like,
you read that?
I also don't point it out as my fucking favorite piece of literature. I'm not like, you know what you guys need to pick up? It's a gripping tale from cover to cover.
The Bible is famously really fucking bad at answering questions as it tells you to do shit. I know this because I saw a video titled "The Bible According to the Devil." I can trust that guy.
And also, if it was just having to experience the story, I would be fine. I don't like the gameplay of Xenoblade. I don't find it to be enjoyable. And people
That's
say
fine.
that the other ones are worse. So, how am I supposed to get
assuming
through
that
this?
They improved their gameplay over time. Yeah, that makes sense.
So disagreed on what part? The part that the part where I
The gameplay.
Okay, he likes it. So there's a chance that I will like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 more than 3 in gameplay.
Oh, okay.
But I've never heard anyone say that Xenoblade Chronicles 1 had great gameplay. So I have to play that whole game, and that's gonna suck.
I mean, I don't hear any opinions about Xenoblade Chronicles 1, period. So,
Yeah, because no one played it. It sold 7 copies. On the Nintendo DS, the largest selling
I mean,
handheld of all
know
time.
about it. Like, there are people who like that game and talk
That
about
one
it.
kind of sucks. So if that one kind of sucks and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is good, what am I going to be at? I'm going to be in hell. That's where I'll be.
You're not going to be playing Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Get out of here.
I am, because I have to.
What do you mean you have to? Okay, you don't like this game. Are you going to want more answers?
Yes.
So you don't hate this game.
I don't hate this game. I've never said I hate this game.
More at 11.
Those words
guys.
have...
More at 11.
Son, have I ever told you that I hate Xenoblade Chronicles 3?
Yes. He doesn't need to answer that. I will. He
Oh, great.
actively
The other
hates
games don't
Xenoblade
have
3.
chain attacks. That's my favorite mechanic. Or at least Xenoblade Chronicles 1 doesn't have chain attacks.
Okay, where the fuck is this question mark? Can you pull up my screen for Scion so you can help me?
What do you mean? Isn't it just
How
down the
fuck do I
elevator?
get to this question mark?
Oh, great. I get the Temu version, my favorite skill, with my favorite mechanic.
My favorite thing about waiting for Xenoblade 2.
Oh, I vaguely remember that one. That one's up above.
Yeah, how do I get up
So-
above? I don't know where to go.
There's like ladders on the side. If you go over to the
Go
corner,
here.
there's like a ladder, and you climb that ladder, and then you climb another ladder. Be prepared to climb like 15 fucking ladders to get there. Somebody at this company made the ladder mechanic, and they decided to make it everyone's fucking problem.
What up, for real? Snake
Great.
Eater.
Great.
Ah, okay, here we go. Thank God. I hope this is another playable character.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's definitely a playable character, man. They put a playable character up there.
Snake
It's Noah 2.
Eater.
You replace Noah with Noah 2, and you instantly are more powerful.
Okay, you know what? Hold on. Let me pull up my fucking heroes real quick. We gotta go look at the roster here. I need to unlock Monica at some point. But assuming she's a side quest somewhere.
You don't have Monica?
Yeah, no, I had her once, and then she removed herself. So I
Oh,
don't have her
yeah.
unlocked.
I think it's story progression for her.
Yeah, that makes sense. I have basically, I basically have everyone else, I think, so far. Fuck, what were we about the discussion about these? I think, if I remember correctly, wasn't the Jaguar like your favorite class to play?
I literally ended the game playing Jaguar.
Right. What were the three categories again of guesses?
It was your favorite, your favorite to play, your favorite to have as a hero mechanically, and then your favorite hero story wise.
So Jaguar for you to play. Story wise,
Mechanically,
Yeah,
mine
your
did
fucking
change
taste,
right
man.
by the right before the end of the game. My mechanically favorite hero changed.
That's crazy. Like, okay, can I ask if that mechanically changing hero happened from a team member that already existed or one that appeared later?
They are one of the later hero classes.
Okay.
Because
fuck, I mean,
as of
yeah,
right now, the girl right next to or right above who you're highlighting, not her. Other end of the shield girl there.
Shield. Oh, alright.
Yeah, she was my favorite mechanically for a very long time.
Well, what do you like about? Like, I like her conceptually, but fuck if I think she's useful.
Because you use her ability. You basically you do Noah and then your two supports and then her, and that guarantees you a 200. You get Noah and your two supports back, and you're pretty much set up to have a perfect chain attack.
Interesting.
The other one has a higher skill ceiling, but has more reward to it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Rest in peace. It's honestly hard to find one mechanically I find interesting because I actually feel like all of them are pretty interesting. Like some more than others, but generally I like that they all kind of have different flavors that actually are interesting enough for me to at least level them up a bit.
I leveled.
You know what?
I did.
I think mechanically, my favorite is Fiona, just because I love the ability to just buff the fuck out of people. It's simple,
Okay.
but I love it.
Hers is interesting because she, like, in chain attacks, doesn't she give you an extra chain attack if you get her special attack?
Ooh, I don't know. I would have to double check that.
I think that's her thing, is she gives you an extra
Yeah.
chain attack, which the one thing that always the one thing that always pissed me off is like getting near perfect chain attacks and then I get RNG screwed on the last roll, so I have to pick like
Yeah.
a different Ouroboros than, because pretty much Noah and Mio do the most damage for me, and then every time it's like, actually, you gotta do Lance Senna. I know that you
Yeah.
don't believe in them as characters, but you gotta believe in them.
Okay, I think I got it now. I think I got my three. So
Mm-hmm.
both in story and in mechanics, I like Fiona. But my favorite to play is Alexandria's Incursor. It is a crit
Okay.
machine and it does heavy damage.
Nice.
I think that's my three. So basically Fiona and Alexandria.
Going back, like story-wise, I would have to go back again, thinking about all of their like boost quests. There's
do
people who
like, okay, I think, okay, so I hear that either all of them or some of them are gonna get a second part to their stories. So
I
haven't
can just
seen
tell you that all of
yet.
them do, because that's not a spoiler. That's like mechanically obvious.
But yeah, but like it was one of those things where like Simon was trying to keep it a secret, but then I told him I figured it
Hit
out.
him with a fucking car, man. Like it's you can
But
infer it
anyway,
from fucking
like,
data.
like Gray. I'm sorry, I know it's your name, but like Gray fucking
Uh-huh.
sucks. Like his story kind of sucks, low key.
Okay, well, you haven't seen his story, so you can fuck
And that's
right
what I'm
off.
saying, though. The first part is him showing up, you fight him, he runs away, and then you fight with him, and then the story's over. Like,
Yeah, exactly. You don't know this man. Don't
yeah,
speak
and
on
it's
him until
fucking
you.
bad. What a bad introduction. You just fight him, fight with him, and then he fucks off. Actually, no, he doesn't fuck off. He becomes part of your party, and it's like, okay, bro. Like, I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's just kind of a ninja game me. Juniper shows up, but at least she has something interesting going on with her colony a bit. But
I will say there.
it's-
I can tell you right now who, seeing all of the story, I think is the character I give a fuck about the least.
Juniper?
Shield Boy in the top row.
Oh no, not Sion.
I know he's voiced by a great guy. You know,
No,
it's
listen. The first part of his story was actually pretty good.
and the second
That
part
was
makes me want to fucking die.
Like before,
It's the
I
worst
realized
quest in
how
the entire
system of
game.
before I realized how the system of control worked in Xenoblade 3 Chronicles and the story, I thought Sion was a fucking badass because they managed to break their control.
Who are we misgendering?
Who's being misgendered? Sion? Oh, Juniper is non-binary? I didn't know that.
Nah, man, you're okay because you at least like acknowledged it, but also like it is. You really hit with the. You really hit with the his pronouns are they them.
Like, okay, two things. I like it when media just kind of has these things just kind of exist, right? And it's not a big deal. But also, if it's just not even a factor, the fact that you just kind of like that is just like a thing that exists, I'm like, alright. Like
Yeah.
they don't bring it up at all, they don't make a point of it or anything, but it's also like, then why even do that, I guess? Because unless
Yeah, there's-
Nintendo
there's, like,
said
talk
that they were
about
binary,
different-
how would you know? I don't remember anything in Juniper's story bringing up like anything like, and you could at least like, you know, acknowledge it in some degree, not just have
It's
it be
probably
a
in one of the
fact.
side quests I didn't do. And I'm glad I
done
didn't.
side quests, man, and I feel like I don't remember that.
You know,
Anyway,
I'm gonna say
worst
it. I'm glad I
character,
didn't
Izzard.
100%.
Am I right, boys? Yeah.
He is kind of a son of a bitch.
Now listen, I understand. Okay, again, the whole system of brain control or like emotional manipulation going on.
Yeah, I get that he isn't his worst thoughts, but also fuck that guy.
Now, like when we first meet him again and we fight him, it's like, wow, fuck that guy. And but then even afterwards, it's kind of like, all right, dude. Like I guess we're cool. Oh, you're gonna be my hero now. All right, yeah, sure, man. Yeah, all right. Like, I don't
Really, you
mind
know,
his
Tyon
story
let
with
him in.
Tyon, but I kind of wish it was a
Ty-
little more.
Well, you know, Tyon let him in. That's what matters.
Also, that's very fair, Sion. Again, if there is just subtlety to it, and they're kind of just like having it be part of the normal norm, then that's good. I just never really picked up on anything that made me like notice that, I guess. But it's a cool fact that now I understand that Juniper is non-binary, which is cool. But yeah, Fiona's story kind of fucked me up a bit. That first part, at least. Like, that really fucked me up. Out of all these stories, Fiona and Triton, probably my top 2 favorites. Triton is such an interesting little guy, too.
Triton pisses me off at a level that you can't even begin to comprehend.
Yeah, no, you're right, Sion. Like what I was saying isn't that I was trying to say that if you're gay or you're fucking non-binary or whatever the fuck, you don't need to announce it to the world. You don't need to do any of that. And it's good that it's just kind of part of the norm and it doesn't matter like at all. I guess I was just kind of like thinking about, okay, but like if it's part of like a thing, being a thing, is Juniper just like the only character that does this, or is there other people like Juniper who also just kind of announce themselves by just their name? Like, is it part of the norm of the world, or is Juniper just a special case? Like, it's not as if this world cares, right? I don't think the world would give a shit.
Yeah, the world's a little
so
bit too
many other
worried
things.
about having children kill each other to like actually care about pronouns.
Yeah, no, there's so many other things going on that this is just such a non-factor.
She tells that to the console and they're like, that's cool, but have you like felt the feeling of watching another man die and the beauty that comes in with it? You should really do that today. Go kill someone.
Sorry, what are you saying, Sion? Yes to?
Yes, they are unique in that regard.
Okay. I do like Teach. Teach is a cool character. I like the story with him. That was fun. I did like Ashera, but mostly because I liked how she bounced off of, let me double check, Uni. Like, Uni definitely shined during Ashera's quest.
Yeah, I'm glad that Uni got another quest to be, you know, a notable character in, and that they didn't allocate that to any other characters. No other characters were sort of left behind in the plot.
These characters are getting moments. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Even Scion agrees with me. You're crazy.
Like, some of them get more moments than others. It's gonna happen, but I feel like...
Oh, dude, I got 3 Excadrill alphas. The squad. Like, don't get me wrong, I wish it wasn't the case, but by the end of it, you know, not to plant the seed, which of the when you get to the end of the game, Force, tell me which of the main characters you felt was underserved.
Lance. No question.
You're fucking wrong, buddy.
Right now.
You're in the right
Out of
zip.
everyone here, Lance is the one that has had the least, like, actual, like he
What
does
about
talk to
Yorin?
people, but when it comes to him as a person, I really need more.
The whole concept of Yorin appearing is Lance's plotline.
Okay.
He feels bad for having had
Wow,
Yorin
he
have to
feels bad about a
sacrifice
lot of
himself.
things, man, it's part of his character. But But he's also like, fuck, I don't give a shit. Like, he literally just said to, oh, we're gonna go kill N. And I think we should do that because N is a bad person. But then he's supposed to be sad because one of the people, like, he's willing to kill
Nah, that's
Noah's
based.
alternative form because the N is an asshole. But when it comes to his old childhood friend, that is this other kid, he has a problem?
Yeah, dude. Well, he was gonna kill Yorin anyway as well. Like, don't
Yeah,
don't front.
his problem is that he's conflicted about it. And that's his only character trait is, oh, my childhood friend is a bad guy and I'm conflicted about it. What about his connections with other people in the world? Like Uni having a connection with Ashira. Who the fuck does Lance have a connection with? Let me double check. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be very fair here. Let me try to remember. Like, he has connections to the party. I like his interactions with them. But like, Fiona, not really. Juniper,
The easy answer is which classes did he start with? What does he have S rank in?
Well, I don't remember that.
No, look at which ones. Like, where do you see it?
He did have an interesting. Well, actually, I don't even know why the
Yeah.
fuck he got Soul Hacker. Why did he get Soul
Yeah,
Hacker?
he and Drayton had moments in that fight. Like,
I'm trying to think now. God, Jesus Christ, I'm trying to remember Dragon's Quest now. I just feel like fucking Lance is just such a like one-note character the entire time that I don't feel like they give him enough to actually develop.
I
He's
will
just
give
always
you
the same
that
guy.
Lance is almost certainly the second least developed character, but even then, he has about 5 times more
Like,
development
if
as
you're
next.
telling me it's Tyon,
What the
did I
fuck are
kinda
you?
get it?
Yes, a guy who had a main plotline character appear and have his entire backstory disclosed. It was
Okay,
definitely
so
Tyon.
His character was with the Strategos guy whose name is escaping me. And then that's it.
You know,
That's
here's
it.
the
And then he
problem,
just had
Forrest. I think
interactions
you've
with the main
forgotten
party.
which character is the most. You don't even know they're in the game. You forgot they're there. That's how bad it is. You don't even remember them.
I will. God. Like, okay, now I'm looking at. Okay, Noah. What's Noah's connection here? So, his connection with Fiona.
Okay, time out. You can ignore Noah and Mio. They are obviously the main characters.
No. Shut the fuck up. What my main point is that I'm trying to think of their connections with characters outside of the main story right now. Okay.
That's not. I'm saying underdeveloped. Like, if you're gonna ignore the main
Yes,
story,
but the
it's
development
unfair
comes
to
from the
Noah and Mio
entire
because
game, not just the main story.
Noah and Mio are the main characters throughout the entire thing.
Noah and Mio are developed, yes, just for the main story, but I'm just trying to remember what their connections are to these other people. Let me fucking think, Jesus Christ.
I don't know. They like helped them. That's like most
They
of it.
helped them and shit. Who gives a fuck?
like most of it's not that deep. Asher's pretty much Asher's the only one that like feels different.
Mio definitely had some interesting connections with some people.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, don't get me wrong.
Um, I'm trying to think. I think it was it Mio that had the most interesting connection with Teach, or was it fuck, who had the most interesting connection with Teach? I forget now.
Usually it's whoever had the best rank for getting the class.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, man. Usually it's whoever got a big fat boner for them. Yeah, man, I get it. I mean, fucking, what's her name? Hold on, let me look at her name, because I just had it. fucking Gondor? Gondor literally just has a connection with the crew generally. So the fact that one, like, who was it again that got it? I literally just saw.
Good question.
it.
Who did get it?
Fuck, okay, I get that. I get it. But I feel like that's more because of the
I get it.
thematic resemblances.
He
rather than the
fucking gets it,
story.
guys.
I feel like that's just thematically what makes sense, rather than the connection between them as.
I think mechanically it makes
Well, no, because
sense.
she also helped her because she was having an identity crisis during the prison arc. So that makes sense. You know, that makes sense, that makes sense. And Triton was there with Lance, but it basically just turned into a big, I'm gonna fight you because my name is Triton and I like fighting. And then Lance was like, fuck you, you fucking bitch. And then they fought, and then everything was cool.
And then they fought, and then they made out.
Then it made out. Alright, what's going on here? Let me see this.
I don't fucking know, man. You
Rome.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Whoa! Oh, alright.
Dude. Yeah, dude, he fucking dies, dude. That's crazy. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.